So what is good with y'all, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like as y'all join in. Let's talk about the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals coming up now, man. We got to talk real ball, straight pure basketball now, man. No agendas, no narratives. We just finna chop it up. And we about to talk about right now how Stephen A. Smith's he's giving his take on the series and stuff between the Knicks and the Pacers, right? Because y'all know they about to play. So Stephen A. Smith, apparently he's saying that Tyrese Haliburton is not even on Jalen Brunson's level. I haven't even listened to the video yet. But they have the quotations of him saying that Jalen Brunson is a superstar, Tyrese Haliburton is not. So we're gonna play what he said, and I'm gonna tell you if I agree. And I'm still waiting to figure out who I think is gonna win between the Pacers and the Knicks. Cause I'm kind of confused on why they haven't started playing yet. This why I'm confused, right? I'm kind of confused on why they haven't started playing yet. But the Knicks and the Celtics series ended before the OKC series. But OKC and Minnesota about to play their series faster. You feel what I'm saying? The Knicks played, the Knicks ended their series on Friday. Goddamn, they should have been playing either today or yesterday against the Pacers because the Pacers been waiting. But they got the OKC Thunder game playing against Minnesota tonight, and then the Knicks play tomorrow. So, matter of fact, the Knicks, the Knicks don't even play till Wednesday. The Knicks and the Pacers don't play till Wednesday. Why they got all this rest? Yeah, exactly, bro. They got to finish writing the script. You right. They still rehearsing the script. But nah, so we about to listen to what Stephen A. Smith said, and we're just gonna react to it real quick, man.
Are Hallie and Brunson already NBA superstars?
No.
You know, okay, yeah, Brunson go, S.A.
Brunson is, not Haliburton. He's not there yet. He is not overrated. Haliburton is not overrated. He can play, and he can close, and I give him mad credit for that. But he's not a superstar. When you consider the undersized Brunson, the load that he carries, because the New York Knicks, offensively, we've seen them do some good things, but one would argue when you consider the offensive efficiency of the Indiana Pacers and the multitude of bodies that they have, the depth that they have, Haliburton isn't asked to do as much to carry their offense as Jalen Brunson does for the New York Knicks.
All right, so Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to have to stop you right there. Low-key, I don't know if I agree with this man on this. Low-key, I don't think I agree with him. Low-key, I don't think I agree with him. I've always had this conversation, even going back to last year, we was debating about who we think is better between Tyrese Haliburton and Jalen Brunson. Now, before I get to telling y'all who is better, because I'm still thinking about it, I just disagree with what he said. I disagree with him saying that Haliburton is not a superstar because he isn't asked to carry that much. You got to remember, Jalen Brunson is playing with Karl Anthony Towns. We can't forget that. Right? We cannot low-key forget that. Who Towns, remember during the season, they was talking about he was damn near finna be in the MVP conversation. So we talk about who got the bigger load. He's talking about, Haliburton isn't asked to do as much as Jalen Brunson. Think about it. Tyrese Haliburton is the whole engine, he's the whole engine behind the offense in Indiana. If you take him off the team, I don't know if they even considering thinking about coming to the conference finals. Now, I'm not saying that Haliburton is better, but think about this, though. I think Haliburton is low-key better. Now I'm saying it. You feel what I'm saying? Everything I said don't have nothing to do with what I think who was better. But now what I'm telling y'all is I think Hallie is better. Me personally, I think Haliburton is better. I have been wrong about Jalen, and we're going to do a panel. I have been wrong about Jalen Brunson before. He's proved me wrong. But if anything, I think they're on the same level. But I think Haliburton is low-key better because he provides so much passing. He's a generational passer, bro. And I don't think Brunson is generational in what he does. Like, he nice. Like, Brunson is better than, like, he a little bit better than, like, dudes like CJ McCollum. Like, he's a little bit better than him. And I'm, like, that might be a weird comparison, but I'm just talking about the fact, like, I don't think he's going to get that much better. Haliburton is elevating. He is literally a generational passer. He like the new, like, Steve Nash. You feel me? Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd. Maybe not Jason Kidd, but it's no other point guards in the NBA like Tyrese. Now he not that crazy of a scorer, but he really clutches up at the ending though. Like at the ending of the game, they are both just as scary, bro. Haliburton, I think I like his shot better. It's more, as far as, you know, it's more unblockable. And we just got to understand, bro, Haliburton is proving it. You said Brunson is the most clutch player, but let me tell you this. I think Haliburton has had better game winners lately, though. I ain't going to say he a better shooter than Jalen Brunson. I'm going to take that back. But in the clutch, his shot is there. Trying to tell you, he 20 and 10. Any given night in the playoffs, you can expect him to drop 30, 35. We're going to finish this video, though.
Stage isn't asked to do as much to carry their offense as Jalen Brunson does for the New York Knicks. And to have that load on the biggest stage and to answer the call the way that he has, averaging 36 a game after losses in the postseason, doing what he has done for the New York Knicks since he has arrived. I don't know if you know this, Monica or Marcus, but did y'all know that in the 3 years Jalen Brunson has been in New York City, do you know he is the leading scorer in the postseason, averaging 30 a game over these 3 years?
Yeah,
this is who he is.
He be going off in the playoffs, though. I ain't gonna lie. But like I said, bro, first of all, you know, he wasn't the one that kind of turned him around. It was really Julius Randle. Julius Randle was the one that turned into a playoff team. But like I said, I think they're on the same level. I'm not about to sit here and say that Jalen Brunson is way better than Haliburton. I think Haliburton, he's going to show a lot of people something in this series, bro. You know what I'm saying? He a better passer than Brunson. You said on purpose, you'll know Murray, Gordon, Jokic, Westbrook. Brunson is the one who turned it around. No, that's not true, bro. That's literally factually, like, not true, bro. Because, like I said, Julius Randle led them to the playoffs first. And then Jalen Brunson came over there. Right? And then Jalen Brunson came over there. I think I got the Pacers in this series, y'all. I really got to think about it a little bit more, but I think I'm leaning toward the Pacers. But the Knicks got more pieces, though. I think the Knicks got more depth, though, because of Towns. They got more firepower.
Nah, bro, you cooking. You cooking, bro.
Yeah, I think Hallie better, yo.
Hallie better, bro. He the better
better?
player, bro. Brunson just a better scorer, bro.
Facts.
I'll give him that.
Facts. He definitely a better scorer.
Yeah, I'll give him that. But Hallie could probably average like 25, but he passed a lot, bro.
Yo, he know, like, with the team he got, he know how to
He
use
don't need to do that.
Exactly.
That's not his job, bro.
He know how to use his pieces. If he had less scores on this team, he'll be averaging like 25, bro.
25 easily, bro. Easily.
Because you got Ben Mathurin.
Who on this team is getting buckets like that anyway?
Who?
Wait, what you mean on the Knicks?
They have an overall complete team, but like...
Well, on the Pacers,
he's
right?
averaging... Oh, hold on. Let's go back to the Brunson and Hallie. Hallie's averaging 17 and 9 in this entire playoffs. Brunson's averaging 30 and 8. How is it even remotely close offensively?
Well, first of all,
And you're and
you see what Haliburton did
remember,
against
Stephen
the
A's
Cavs?
take was who's doing more offensively.
No, he
It's
didn't say
very
that.
clear.
Hold on, time out. He's not doing more offensively because Jalen Brunson is not the passer that Tyrese Haliburton is. Right
One
around.
less assist. One less
Hold
assist.
on,
Is that crazy?
I'm talking about how he runs the offense and orchestrates the offense.
But at the end of the day, you got to look at the production. It's one less assist.
No. I'm talking about offensive
It's one less assist
responsibility.
and 12
I'm talking
more
about
points.
offensive
And then you get into the clutch
responsibility.
aspect of it.
I'm
It's
talking
not even
about
close.
offensive.
Brunson's averaging the
Hold on,
most
time out.
scoring points.
I'm talking about offensive responsibility on the court. You're talking about numbers.
Bro, Haliburton don't.
Numbers is what showed
Hold
you
on,
who's
Haliburton
producing
averaged
more.
two-
The
and
numbers
Haliburton-
prove it.
hold
How
on,
you
time
gonna
out,
make
time
us?
out,
How
time
you
out.
Bro, they
gonna
be
make a
blowing
point and
teams
have facts
out.
to back it up?
Paris, listen. And Haliburton is averaging 2 more assists, so you lied. Secondly, listen. If you're gonna talk about how Haliburton is averaging, you know what I'm saying, more assists, how are you saying that? How are you saying Jalen Brunson is has more responsibility on offense?
Bro, Jalen Brunson plays the whole game, bro. He doesn't even get taken out the fucking game, bro. Barely. Nigga, if you play 48 minutes a game, you better average 30, bro, if you're the best player. What the hell?
Come on, man.
Haliburton don't play that many minutes because they be blowing teams the fuck out, bro.
Karl Anthony Towns averaged.
Y'all also not understanding the Pacers have yet to play a healthy team. They played a hurt
Karl
Bucks
Anthony
and a hurt
Towns.
Cavs.
Hold on, time out.
And y'all give Hallie way too much credit. Hallie has a stacked team around him. He's a great facilitator, yes. He is not on Brunson's level. It's not even
Let him
close.
talk.
The Knicks play injured teams too, though, bro.
Bro, we just beat the Celtics. What are y'all talking about?
Hold on, time out. So Tatum didn't get hurt?
We weren't up 3-1 before he got hurt.
Hold on,
Jalen Brunson was playing with a
You lying.
torn
Nigga don't want to answer my question.
Jalen Brunson was playing with a
I'm biased.
Now I know you being biased.
Hold on. Time out. You just said the Celtics. I'm saying did Tatum not get hurt? Did Tatum not get hurt right around?
Bro, Jalen Brunson was playing with a torn meniscus. I mean, Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown.
Right. This man not trying to listen. And Jalen Brown had a torn meniscus. And the Pistons didn't have their second best player.
Jalen Brown had a torn meniscus.
He did.
Come on. Hold on. And the Pistons didn't have their second best player.
It didn't slow him down in Game 5. I'll tell you that. Jalen Brown was getting busted.
Bro, Derek Wright was the reason they won Game 5. Bro.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that, but
Don't
Jalen Brown
do
was
that.
getting busted.
You're not supposed to do that.
Paris, listen.
Bro, y'all cannot sit here and
listen
say the
real
Knicks.
quick, bro. Damn.
Nah, Chris, I don't want to hear that.
Hold on,
the
bro.
excuses,
Hold on. And the Pistons didn't have their second best player.
I don't want to hear the excuses, Crunch.
Bro, we're not making excuses, bro. This man said that the Pacers played injured teams. I'm talking about who the Knicks played.
Yeah, the Knicks played the Celtics and they blew. They came back on.
And then I'm talking about the Pistons. I'm talking about the Pistons too. They didn't have their second best
Who was
player.
their second
No,
best
not
player that they
the
was
Pistons
missing?
had game one in the bag. Crunch.
Listen, bro. First of all, Geek, you keep trying to talk when other people are trying to talk at the same time.
I'll stop talking. I'll hear you out. Just tell me
what's
who
the
the
topic?
Pistons'
What's the
second
topic?
best player was.
Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey, learn ball.
He comes off the bench. How you gonna call him the second
Hold on,
best
time
player?
out. Jaden Ivey, their second best player, dog.
That's their second best player.
I think he's their second best prospect. I don't know if I go.
Niggas said a prospect. He already in the league.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Like he's still.
Yeah,
I fuck with
like,
Paris, though.
I
That's the
know what you're
energy.
saying.
Look, Paris, that's the energy we need, though, for these conference
Look,
finals.
I'm not
man.
hating on Ivy. I love Ivy. I get your point on that. But at the end of the day, the Knicks are beating the Pistons. But to go and discredit them against the Celtics, I think is crazy because they came
I
back
ain't trying
down
to discredit
20
them.
twice.
No, listen.
No,
Jalen
they
Brunson
did.
been
Not
proving
twice
me-
times.
Brunson led both
Jalen
comebacks.
Brunson been proving me wrong. I'm not trying to discredit him.
Yeah.
But you're discrediting them by saying they played the Celtics hurt, and I get it. Tatum got hurt, but they
But you
was
said-
already up
see, but look,
3-1.
but look, you
They
said-
was already up
But
3-1.
you said the Pacers played hurt teams, and really when
because they did.
But
Because
listen,
they did.
but listen,
That's the reality of it.
even
The
when they
Cavs
fully
were hurt
healthy,
from the beginning.
No,
The
hold on,
Cavs were
hold on,
missing
hold
two
on.
starters from the beginning.
Paris, listen. I'm saying even when they was fully healthy, they got blown out by 50.
Who?
The Cavs.
How are the Cavs fully healthy?
Bro,
They
when
were
they
fully
came
healthy the
back,
whole
when they
series.
came, no, I'm saying when they came back and played, they got blown out.
By 50 at the halftime, though. Not before.
Right,
Not
they
even
was
the
losing
whole
by
game.
50 at halftime.
They was down 50 at
Didn't Demons
halftime.
get hurt that game?
And then
They was
look,
down 50 at half.
and then
bro.
look in game
But
two.
the Cavs weren't healthy.
No, but
Okay.
look, Paris in game two, the Cavs was still winning by
Game
like
2
7.
is Game 2 is what determined the series. I agree. That
Yeah, I
game
know, but they was
crazy.
but look, the Cavs was injured though, but they were still winning by like 7 with a whole minute, with under a minute left.
Despite
And I
missing
agree. And
3-2
Hallie's
starters.
team
Allen
played great.
snatched Donovan Mitchell hard out his chest, right, Geek?
He did.
What happened?
But why do y'all only
three
give
pivotal
credit to
starters in the
Allie as if
playoff
he didn't
game,
have four
and
other guys
Indiana
top
took
20?
advantage of that? That's what happened.
So let's just say, so basically,
The Bucks were 100%
hey,
hurt.
look,
There's no
Paris, are both
arguing
of these
that.
guys over Donovan Mitchell?
The Bucks are missing Dame. Donovan Mitchell got hurt. Jared Allen was hurt the whole
Dame
season.
came
Hold on, listen. I want to ask both of y'all. Are both of these guys over Donovan Mitchell?
All I'm saying is saying Brunson is basically saying Haliburton's better than
They just
Brunson.
have better teams.
Hey, look, Paris, we gonna see. We gonna see.
That's
Hold
all.
on. So you got the Knicks in this series?
Bro, the Knicks took him to 7 last year with no
got
money.
have the
Indiana in
Knicks.
7,
The Knicks
bro.
took him to 7 last year with half the team.
got the Pacers
Come on,
going
let's
to
keep
the
it for real.
finals.
They
I
gonna
got
play an
Pacers
actual
in
healthy
7,
team now,
bro.
and they're gonna see what's gonna happen.
We got Pacers going to the finals, yo. Halliburton.
Man, y'all, Hallie's averaging 17 and
But
9.
not
Brunson's
even because
averaging
of
30
Holly, though.
and
The
8.
Pacers just got the better team.
Bro, but I'm saying Paris, yo, like it's different play styles. Like,
But why does that make him a better player?
no, I'm telling you, like we never used that logic. Like, yo, him dunking. All the times people try to say Steve Nash, Chris Paul was these point guys. They be averaging like 16, right?
Yeah, that's what Steve Nash averaged that his MVP year, like
His
17.
MVP season. Come on, man.
Okay, but a lot of people would also argue that he robbed others of MVP that year. Would you disagree on
cool,
that?
but at the end of the day, he still
I mean,
got
you can
it.
argue
You still
it,
see
but-
guys getting MVPs averaging those numbers? No.
You can, yeah, but that's why I
Is-
said. No, hold on, I'm glad you said that. That's why I think Haliburton is the next version of that type of player, though.
Yeah, I can see.
I
that.
don't see nobody else to even play like that.
I just like at the end of the day, you got to look at impact as well. And I get it; he's elevating his team. He's doing these great things for his team. But he's not you could even argue he's not even the best player on his team. And I
You can argue Brunson not
I
the
think
best
you could
player.
argue Pascal Siakam's the best.
You can
player.
argue Brunson not the best player, though.
So who's better on
Brunson is
defense than Jalen
100% the best player on
I'm
the
about to
team.
hold on. Let me ask you this question, though.
He's better than Cat.
Was Cat not about to win MVP this
He
season?
left. The nigga left. He
No, yo,
left.
Chris dropped him. No, yo, Chris.
Oh, Tyrese
Chris dropped
Haliburton
him.
is easily the
Wait,
best
somebody
player.
dropped him?
Yeah, yo, Chris in the comments, he dropped him.
Somebody dropped him?
Yeah, yo, Chris in the comments, he dropped him.
Oh, Haliburton is the best player on his team. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I thought
the
Yeah,
best player
Haliburton
was
the best
Pascal
player. I'm
Siakam.
So they
saying,
not-
yeah,
they
Towns
not
was just about to win the MVP. He was in the MVP conversation.
I thought Pascal Siakam was the best player.
Right, they
No,
both are.
Pascal.
Holly is the-
You're making an argument for Pascal, but I'm saying even
He's
if
the
I don't
conductor.
agree with that.
Holly's
I
the
don't-
I mean,
conductor,
Pascal
bro. They don't
Siakam
do
was the
nothing
one
without him.
who elevated them.
I'm saying even if you say that, you can make the case that Towns is better than Siakam. Well, Towns is better than Siakam.
Cat is 100% better than
Nah, I
Siakam.
disagree with that. I'm taking
And,
that.
and Towns is arguably better than Brunson this season.
You said
No,
you
he's
disagree?
not. How are you
said,
saying
you
that?
said Siakam's better than Cat?
Yes.
No,
you're
he's not better
chatting.
than Cat. That
Bro,
is
what?
crazy talk.
Siakam is
chatting
not better
shit.
than Cat, bro.
You're chatting shit if you think that.
He's
I ain't gonna lie,
chatting.
Towns hasn't
Brunson
been
is
going crazy.
100%. Brunson's been the best player on the team.
I mean, look how many conference finals Siakam's has been to.
Brunson
Now,
was
that is
MVP
true, though.
talk last year.
That's
We're talking
Yeah,
about
Siakam
this
nice, though.
season.
Siakam nice.
Siakam
Yeah,
underrated.
we're talking about this
Siakam
season.
mad underrated. Exactly.
Yo, we're talking about a dude who
Oh, hold on.
Boy,
Somebody,
that's
hold
better.
on. Hey, look, yo, my dude Mark in the comments said something about Cat average 30. I'm about to look up these numbers, yo, because they keep on talking about Brunson numbers.
Cat average 30?
Cat did not average 30.
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
Look it up.
Look
Look it up.
Because I was about to say Cat hasn't been going that crazy this
So
playoffs.
he averaged 20 points.
He didn't do
against
nothing crazy against the Celtics, but he had a
He
few
averaged
crazy games
20
against
points.
the Pistons.
He averaged 20 points against
Yeah,
Boston.
he had a good series versus
That's
the
why I'm
Pistons.
saying Brunson is the best player.
No,
Like,
listen,
No, I
listen.
agree
it's
with
showing
you.
in the
I'm
playoffs.
gonna say this. I
Oh,
don't
you
think the
saying
Knicks
against
make
the
those
Pacers,
comebacks
he's
without
gonna
Jalen
average
Brunson.
30.
Without his
They
impact.
don't.
agree
He
with
led
you.
Oh,
both
he's saying,
20-point
against the
comebacks.
Pacers. Yeah,
He's the
look.
best fourth
I ain't
quarter
gonna lie,
player in the
Towns.
league.
Towns got a good matchup this series, though.
Who is matchup?
He had a great
Siakam,
matchup
right?
last year. He had
It's
Al
gonna be
Horford
Miles-
on
it's
him
gonna be
half
Miles
the time, and he
Turner.
couldn't do shit, so I don't know with him.
I
But
mean,
you know
Miles
what?
Turner. Yeah.
Miles Turner's a good defender
He
sometimes.
didn't have a
Only
good.
in a rim,
He didn't
though.
have a good
Only he's a
matchup
good
last
rim
year.
Al
protector,
Horford is
bro.
the best matchup you're gonna get. That motherfucker old as hell. You
No,
can't get
he's a
buckets
good
on him.
defender.
You're not
He's a
gonna
good
get buckets
defender,
on
bro.
Who,
him.
Miles Turner?
You're not listening.
Miles Turner's just a good rim protector. I don't think
Right,
he's
Miles
a
Turner. I think Towns would do better against Miles
No,
Turner.
I want him to.
I
Trust
take
me.
back-
He needs to
I
have
take
better
back
games.
what I
He
said.
needs to have. I'm a Knicks fan. He needs to have better games. Like he needs to have a couple
Pascal
30 points.
Siakam has been better in these playoffs.
Yo, the
I ain't
Knicks
gonna lie, I got
don't
them
No,
win
winning
the
listen what I'm
championship.
saying. Listen, I said this playoffs, Cat hasn't been going that crazy.
No,
The
that's
first
what I'm
round
saying.
he had better
Pascal's
games.
actually
Second
better.
round he didn't do much.
Pascal's
Hold on,
actually
hold on.
been
About to
playing
break
better.
out right
No.
now, bro.
I'm
Cat
saying,
was
no,
breaking
no,
out
no,
in
time out, y'all. Hold on. I'm saying for the season, Towns was like damn near top 5 in MVP voting at first.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying to y'all.
That was not in no MVP
Then-
talk.
Yes,
Brunson
he
was the best
was.
player on the team.
No, he
Bro,
was.
Brunson
No, he
was
dead
in
ass
MVP
was,
talks
though.
last
He
year.
was,
What's
he
your
was, he
point?
Oh, yes, he was. He fell off.
When was Cat top
He was
5
like
in
top 5
MVP
in
voting?
MVP
Tell me
During the
when.
season,
was
bro.
No,
Look
he
at
was
the
like
MVP.
top 10.
He was
He was
top
like
top
5.
MVP
Top
ladder, bro.
was
He's
top
not top
5.
5.
He was
Look
top
up the
He
5.
was
MVP
like
ladder,
he was like
Crunch.
top
I
He
know
was
who's
like
on there.
top
No,
10.
bro, no. I'm not
He's
talking
not
about.
top on, bro. LeBron got a better chance at winning MVP.
Listen to me. I'm not talking about the ending of the season.
Come on.
Bro, just say.
I'm saying during the season.
Well, we saying the end of.
Hold on. I'm saying during the season he was top 5 in MVP race, not the voting.
Then he fell off, right?
No, he didn't fall off.
Technically,
but he's not there no more.
I'm saying just because you're not top 5 don't mean you fell off. He averaged 24 and 13 for the season.
I know he did.
I don't even know how he shifted
how
to
he fall
argument.
off then? Hold on, time out. So how he fall off?
No, I'm talking about on the leadership. Like he's not there no more. Brunson's like he took.
Yes, bro. The playoffs is showing you who the best player on this team is.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm not saying Towns is better than him.
Y'all gonna lose.
I said that since you making the case for Siakam to be better than Haliburton, you can arguably say the same for Towns because Towns is better than Siakam.
Tyrese is the best player on the team.
Come on, family.
What bro chatting about?
Bro, he's the conductor, bro. Without him, there's
Are
no
you telling me Tyrese
without Haliburton, they don't do nothing.
Yeah, bro.
Tyrese is the offense.
Towns was already in the conference finals too without
Yeah, but like
Siakam got a championship.
Yeah.
No, they went together last year.
I think y'all really give Hallie way too much credit. I think he has an amazing team around
this
him.
year. We're gonna see.
Just because he's a facilitator doesn't
Bro,
necessarily
2 Eastern Conference Finals, not a.
Bro, he's not just a facilitator. He's like their offense engine.
So which one's in?
It's a feel for the game.
That's why both of them are the best player on their team.
Andrew the Pacers are going to beat the Knicks because the Pacers is too deep, bro.
Andrew Tyrese is averaging 17 and 9 in these playoffs. Brunson's averaging.
Because he's not a scorer, bro. He's not.
What's Andrew Nembhard
averaging? He's not a scorer, bro.
Okay, so then
he doesn't really take that many shots.
I'm just saying,
y'all forgetting about
Nembhard.
All the times I try to say this for Kyrie over Chris Paul. I know this is off topic.
Not even close.
Hold on, I know this is off topic. But I'm just saying, like, it's funny how I know that I ain't had conversations with you about it, but all these people don't be using this criteria when it comes to other players. Like, if I bring up Kyrie and Chris Paul, even though Chris Paul never be averaging 20, they be like, nah, yo, he a better.
You can't compare Chris Paul to freaking Tyrese Haliburton.
Why can't you?
That's what I'm saying. Yes, he's better than Chris Paul.
No, wait, tell me. Why can't you?
Cat did finish on
Tyrese is not on.
Hold on.
Why can't you?
Yeah, you said what him, Duncan?
Like, why can't you compare them two?
That's what I'm saying.
Why can't you?
Because Kyrie's better.
No.
We're talking about Chris Paul and Haliburton.
Chris Paul, not Kyrie.
You're talking about Chris Paul and Haliburton.
I just looked at the MVP ladder.
Chris Paul stats. He averaged better stats than Tyrese Haliburton. More points, more assists.
No, we're talking about on any given season when Chris Paul be averaging. First of all, Chris Paul don't be like, bro. He rarely averages over 17. The last time
you gotta go look at Chris Paul's prime, yo.
What are you talking about? He was averaging 16 on the Clippers. And then 19.
He's probably talking about the Hornets.
Hornets, he was averaging 18.
In his prime
16.
year, he averaged 22. That
was his third year in the league.
Yeah, he averaged 22. And
right? That's 2008.
He never averaged 22.
He was like second behind Kobe.
Ever since then, he never averaged 20. I don't know why they be thinking he be putting up. And then look, Haliburton already got a season. He averaged 21 and 11 or 21 and 10.
Yeah, and then he came back and averaged 19 and 9. Like,
okay, and that's what Chris Paul did though. That's what I'm saying. Chris Paul is third year.
Whole career.
Chris Paul 4th year in the league. He averaged 20.
Tell me Tyrese Haliburton has better stats than the prime Chris Paul.
I'm telling
you.
I'm telling you that.
Oh, that's gonna look nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, we just looked.
No, he does.
I'm looking at it right now.
He averaged 20. He averaged 20 and 10.
Bro, Haliburton is a better passer.
I know.
Haliburton a better passer than Chris Paul too, yo.
Now we say Haliburton a better passer than Chris. I don't even know what we're talking
about.
No
one said that.
No
one said that. Who the fuck
talking about?
He just said Chris Paul is a better passer than Haliburton.
No, I said that. I said Haliburton a better passer. But that's.
Oh, you said I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you when you said that shit.
Nah, you gotta think about it. Chris Paul, man, he be doing live passes.
That is kind of his only. That's like his thingy.
That's Lob City.
There's pick and roll lob. And then he got 2 of the best lob catchers of all time.
And I ain't gonna lie, Chris Paul, I don't think he went to the conference finals.
Nah, he can't even get past the second round without MVP James Harden.
Come on, bro. Preach. This nigga's talking. This nigga biggest fear is Scott Foster.
I know about Chris Paul.
Chris Paul has been to the
Chris Paul biggest fear is Scott Foster.
Yeah, with who? With who though? MVP,
Devin Booker on the
I
Phoenix.
said on the Clippers.
He wasn't even the best player on his team on that Suns team. That was D-Book.
I mean, Devin Booker has yet to make the playoffs with Chris Paul. So,
I mean, he's better than Chris Paul when they played together in 2021.
I mean, I can't tell.
What?
The fuck? D-Buck was
I can't
performing better.
tell.
I mean, when has Devin Booker made the playoffs without Chris Paul? Let me know.
When has he made the playoffs without Chris Paul?
Yeah, what season? Name a Devin
Well,
Booker.
he made it last year. He made it last
Didn't
year.
they just make the playoffs and lost to Denver or beat Denver and
Yeah,
lost to
no,
somebody?
last year against the Wolves.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, they lost.
I mean, he had KD though.
Nigga said when has
Yeah,
he
but
made the
like
playoffs?
still, we're not trying to move the goalposts. He said
What was the
without
last
Chris
time
Paul,
Chris
just
Paul
over
was
here.
in the playoffs?
Guys, if you're talking about impact on winning, Chris
But
Paul.
last time Chris
is
Paul
a
was in
very
the
But when he had
playoffs,
Devin
Hold on.
I don't think Chris Paul has ever been on a team with like.
Hold on, you said impact on winning. What does Chris Paul won?
Last time Chris Paul was
he
in the
never won
playoffs, he
shit.
had
He
Devin
took
Booker, bro.
multiple 2-1 leads, took the 3-1 lead against the Rockets in 2015.
I'm with you, yo. I get
Like,
it.
bro, this is overrated as
Got no
shit.
finals.
He's not a
I get
top
it,
5 point guard of all time, guys.
The last time Chris Paul
If you
was
want
in
to say
the
that,
playoffs,
that's fine. I don't.
So bitch at it with all that.
he
Chris
had
Paul
Devin
did,
Booker, bro.
This nigga's not all that people say he is. This nigga's overrated.
Chris Paul is like that, but I get it.
No,
He's like
not.
that.
Yeah, he's like
He
that.
was like
choking
that. He
leagues.
was like that.
He's
yeah.
like that when it comes to choking. Yeah,
He's arguably one of the greatest true point guards of all time. True point
Great,
guard.
What was that?
I'm
underrated
just saying,
defender,
but
too.
hold on.
Was that
I'm
in
just
the
saying. So
playoffs?
how can you not rock with Haliburton?
Because that's like his
Because
play style.
Haliburton is not on Chris Paul's level yet.
Bro, you're
Yeah,
not telling us.
Haliburton
You're
went
not
to
telling us. Hold on. You're not telling us why he's not.
I told you in their prime who averaged more points and more assists.
Bro, come
Not
on.
one,
No.
though.
That don't mean he's not on his
Haliburton-
level because of one more point.
Bro, Haliburton hasn't
More
even
than
reached
one
his
more
prime
point,
yet.
It is. Hold on. It's not more than 1 point.
23 to 19 is not 1 point.
No, Tyrese Haliburton averaged 21 in his prime, bro.
He's still in his prime, bro.
Nigga hasn't even reached his prime yet, bro.
But that's my point. Chris Paul in his fourth
Bro, he
season.
went back to back in
Hold
the
on.
conference
Hold
finals.
on.
Chris Paul
This
never-
is Haliburton fourth or fifth season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what I'm
it is.
saying is when you talk about Chris Paul averaging 23, that was Chris Paul's fourth season.
Man, that's tough.
That's not
Chris-
even so he didn't even turn the corner.
You know what's funny though? Like Tyrese Haliburton went to back conference finals.
Chris
Like-
Paul never went back-to-back.
Chris Paul never did that.
Y'all,
Chris Paul
Yeah,
never
Chris-
went
you just don't
Chris
even
Paul
care.
has
You
been,
don't
when
care what
Chris
he
Paul
did.
has
Man.
been playing with better teams.
Hallie has a
Yes.
stacked team around
What?
him, though. He's
Chris
not the
Paul
only
too.
player
And
on
Chris
his
Paul
The
has
team is
two.
not
And
stacked.
Chris Paul has two. What are you talking about? Chris Paul has been
Whatever,
with
I
stacked
don't
ass
care
teams.
about Chris Paul at this point. Y'all
Well,
act
then now
like
you
Hallie's
don't
the
care
only
about Chris
player
Paul.
on
You're
his
not.
team.
See, that's my
But we
point. You're not
compare-
telling
Chris
us
Paul
nothing.
been on more stacked teams
You
than
just hate,
Javi.
right? You just hating on
What are
Haliburton,
you
man,
talking
bro.
about? Man? Just
He
hating
been
on
on
Y'all
him.
are
Hater.
praising him, bro.
Can't respect
And
it.
you're not
Hater, bro.
praising Chris Paul?
Yeah. You're
If
hating.
You're
Haliburton
giving
played
him
on
credit
the
like
Clippers-
he's
if
the
Haliburton
only
played on the
player on
Clippers,
his
You're telling me
team.
Chris
No,
Paul's
hold on,
your
come on.
prime.
We're not doing that. But how can you say that for Chris Paul but not Haliburton when Chris Paul had more help?
True.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't keep can't say nothing. Y'all got him. Y'all got him.
Got him.
Got
Like when you
him.
say that, when
What
you
do
say
you
that,
mean? You're saying you're acting, bro. You're acting.
You
when you say
running.
that we acting like
Running.
Haliburton the only one,
Stop running.
he had less help than Chris Paul though. That's all we saying.
That is a fact though.
Bro.
But
Yeah,
what
bro,
has he
way less
accomplished
help.
that's been so much more than Chris Paul? Like,
I mean, bro,
y'all
they was
acting
already
like he's
calling.
accomplished so much
They
more.
was
than
already-
Chris
Crunch,
Paul.
Crunch,
He's
you gotta
played
stop,
2 hard teams
Crunch.
to get to the conference
Crunch, you
finals.
gotta
Hey, look.
stop, Crunch.
He's
Crunch, you gotta
Hold on.
stop.
off
Hold on,
injured
bro. Hold
teams,
on.
y'all.
They was listen, Paris.
They
Crunch,
beat the
you
Knicks
gotta
hurt
chill.
last
Hold on,
year.
hold on,
They
y'all. Look,
beat the
Paris,
Cavs
Paris.
hurt this
Hey,
year.
Paris.
Let
They
me
was
see
already.
them
Hey, Paris,
beat a
look.
healthy team, bro.
Hey, Paris, look. They was already calling Chris Paul the point guard before he even went to the finals.
Yes.
So at that point, what did he do that's more than what Haliburton has done?
Chris Paul turned around 3 franchises.
He
So
turned
wait,
around.
To the
How?
finals.
I don't even.
How he turned him
We're
around?
really having
What do you mean,
arguments about
how?
Chris Paul versus Tyrese right now. We're on like.
What do you mean how?
Hold on, when he turned him
Okay,
around, what did he
explain
do?
how.
His first year with the Suns, they made the finals.
First year with the Suns when he had D-Book when he's not even the main option.
Okay, talk about when he was with the Clippers.
First of all, hold on,
we
Fees. Hold on, Fees.
Yeah,
First of all,
like-
I said before he went to the finals, I said up to that point, what did he do that was more than what Haliburton has done?
Haliburton actually went to the conference finals unlike Chris Paul.
I'm not talking because Chris
So
Paul
we-
didn't go
we
to the
doing
finals
63 versus Haliburton?
until 16 years in.
Yeah, he can't even get past the conference. He needed an MVP James Harden to get to the conference finals in 2018.
I'm not trying to take away from this, man. I'm just
This
saying.
nigga shit the bed.
Y'all saying Haliburton better than Chris Paul?
No, we saying like they putting up similar numbers. Like, you feel me? And Haliburton.
Yeah,
don't
his
even
numbers look
score
like
there.
they,
And Haliburton,
Yeah,
Haliburton's
that's so
taking his team's
offensive,
spot
bro.
in shorter time.
That's not even crazy though. Like,
I mean, are the numbers the same?
yeah,
It's
we just
similar.
look.
That's similar.
Yes, the numbers are very similar, but
Similar.
We just look. Like Chris Paul.
So you talking about like all
averaged
NBA
22
teams?
and
like,
I'm
11.
talking about the numbers. I'm talking about the
steals,
stats.
assists?
Haliburton lead the league in assists last year.
Yeah,
how many times have he done it? How many
Well, hold
times?
on, we talking about the
He
stats.
only
Though.
has played like 4 seasons, so he's not going to be. He only did it one time last year.
I know, but he
So he
didn't do
did
it
it one
this year.
time.
That's what we're saying. So Chris Paul,
I
but
think he
Chris
finished
Paul
like
best
second.
season. Hold on, but Chris Paul best season is his 4th season.
True.
And Chris Paul led the league in steals. How many times? Like 5,
But that's
6
my
times.
point. Like,
no, the defensive gap is crazy.
Even when he was doing that, I'm saying his scoring numbers was at like 18, 17 when he was doing stuff like that. It was never like he's never been put on no big.
Like low 20 or like low 20, like 20.
Yeah,
21,
yep.
22.
Ever since that year, ever since the 4th year, he never averaged over 20 a game.
So that's why I'm saying why we putting the restrictions on Haliburton.
And like that's what I'm saying. Haliburton's actually doing more with less. We think about in a shorter time to get his team back to conference finals.
He said the Pacers have a stacked team. Like Haliburton, a reason why
like Chris Paul didn't play with.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Is Chris Paul had more though.
Yeah, way more.
Hey yo, imagine Haliburton and Jamal Crawford.
I just said that. Imagine Haliburton on the Pacers with DeAndre
imagine Haliburton, Blake Griffin,
DeAndre Jordan, and Blake Griffin, bro. Like
JJ Redick with all these shooters.
Oh my god, bro!
Come on now, bro. Stop this shit.
I'm not gonna lie to the
Y'all think he a better passer than Chris Paul?
No, I know they said they didn't agree with that, but I said that.
Nah, I'm just like this shit. Tyrese Haliburton is doing is impressive. Though I ain't gonna lie with you.
Come on, bro. And they gonna beat the
better than
Knicks in
Brunson?
7
Y'all think he better
games.
than Jalen Brunson?
If they beat the Knicks, I don't want to hear shit, bro. I promise.
They not gonna beat the Knicks. Don't worry,
It's gonna be a good ass series, though. It's gonna be a good ass
Pacers
series.
in 7. Pacers in 7.
Pacers, bro. They took him to 7 last year with half the team hurt.
Again, that's a different team.
Pacers in 7.
How is that a different team? Tell me, please.
Oh shit! They didn't let a real nigga.
Wasn't Haliburton hurt? Wait, wasn't
they
Haliburton
play as a better
hurt?
team from last year this year.
What do you mean Haliburton?
Wait, the Pacers are better. The Knicks were hurt last year. Half the team. Yo, wait, the Pacers. Wait, hold up. Wasn't the 6th man hurt? What's his name? I forgot that dude's name from the Pacers.
Haliburton got hurt last year.
You talking about Mathurin and Haliburton?
Yeah, that dude.
Mathurin and Haliburton got hurt.
He was hurt.
That wouldn't matter. Both teams are better than last year.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's not a team in the league besides Boston that you can definitively say is going to blow out the Pacers in 7 games.
And the Knicks just beat them.
Not a fucking team.
And the Knicks just beat them.
Who?
Okay, cool. But the Pacers are like
no. It's not because it's not.
The Pacers are a better, fast-paced offensive team. They're obviously gonna win. And they got.
I'm gonna say that's not even because
I
Boston
think the Pacers are gonna win, man.
It's not even because Boston.
I'm not gonna tell me the Pacers.
I got the Knicks.
Celtics, bro.
Yo,
hey, him Duncan. It's not even because Boston is better than everybody. It's just their play style. That matchup isn't good for the Pacers. But everybody else,
everybody wasn't a bad matchup for them.
I don't know,
Every
man.
game last year was close.
But the Pacers play like Chino Hills.
Right now,
Be able to beat them.
the Pacers have a better bench than the Knicks.
Yeah, way better.
Yes, the Pacers do have a better bench. Yes,
they have more depth. I ain't gonna lie. You might look at their starting lineup. All right, how about starting lineup? Who's better?
Y'all
just looking at the starting lineup.
The Knicks starting lineup is better.
Or is it equal? Or is it like similar?
The Knicks starting lineup is better.
It might be similar, honestly.
Then the Pacers take the bench. Wait, the Pacers are more depth though.
Yes, the Pacers have more depth. Yes, the Pacers have a deeper bench.
So if the starting lineup is similar and Pacers have a better bench, how are they not going to win?
I don't think the starting lineup's similar though. I do. I really
but how's
don't.
it not though? But how's it not?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not that crazy.
That's better than Siakam. OG's
I don't
better
really think
than
it's a gap.
they got.
I don't really think it's a gap as you make it.
OG's better than who?
I got to look at the whole Pacers starting lineup, but like I would bet he's better than Neesmith or
I don't know
starting.
Is Josh Hart better than Andrew?
He's better than the third best player on the
Andrew
Pacers.
Nembhard?
No, he's not better than Andrew now.
Fuck no.
OG is better than Andrew Nembhard. Are we serious? Are we serious right now?
Y'all taking Josh Hart?
Yes, I'm taking Josh Hart.
I'm not. I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna lie. Any one of them.
Yeah, hold on. We got a new guest. So hold on,
Yo,
y'all.
y'all niggas tweaking.
Hold on, we got a new guest.
You just told me Andrew Nembhard's better than OG.
Wait, hold on,
y'all. Josh Hart. What the fuck?
I'll drop.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Hey, it's never that deep. What you got?
Yo, I got the Knicks in 6, right? And it's real simple, right? The Knicks have the defensive pieces to beat the Pacers. We could talk about the Pacers bench. I get that. But the Knicks have the defensive pieces to beat the Pacers. Miles Turner cannot be Miles Turner because Mitch could switch on damn near everything and he could give him issues. Even if he wants to go on the outside and shoot from 40. You have Mitch who can move with damn near everybody, who can move with everybody. OG can hold Pascal. Mikal can hold Haliburton. You have nothing for Brunson. Nembhard is going to get cooked by Brunson. He's shown it before. You want to put Neesmith, no problem. Now you have to worry about where you're going to put Nembhard in order for him to be there's going to be an advantage for the Knicks. Now you want to talk about the bench? No problem. But the Knicks have the pieces to beat the Pacers. The Pacers starting lineup is nowhere better than the Knicks. You have nobody for Cat. If Cat is just what Cat is, you have nobody for Cat.
So reckless though, I got a question for you. You don't think the Pacers got the tools to beat the Knicks up?
Defensively, no, because they don't have nobody. In order for you to beat the Knicks is one thing, right? You have to be able to put somebody on the island to give Brunson issues. They don't have that.
I'm not gonna lie. Last season, we did see T.J. McConnell get in him. We did see that.
Come on,
but you got to
crazy.
We did see him get worn down.
I will say this. Hold on.
Brunson ain't
as far
there was no second.
as far as the island though, if you put Mikal Bridges on what's his face on Haliburton, who you gonna put on? And then you put OG on who?
Tiago.
OG on Pascal. And you put Mitchell Miles Turner.
Exactly.
All right, who you gonna put on Ben Mathurin?
You could put Josh Hart on Ben Mathurin. Mathurin is not a killer.
How about Andrew?
Mathurin's not. Whoa,
I ain't gonna lie, that's baby food, bro.
Wait, who
No,
gonna
it's
put
not.
on
Mathurin. See, this is
Don't Mathurin come
Right,
off
who
the
you gonna put on them
If
hard?
they give him 10 shots, he's
You gotta
getting
put
20
Josh
points.
Hart. You gotta put
Listen,
Josh
but
Hart.
hold on. I could live with.
You gotta put Josh Hart on them hard.
No, but listen, I could live with Mathurin getting 30. If everyone else gets nothing, it's over. That's what I'm saying.
But that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna work.
Right on that.
30, y'all
That's
lost.
never gonna happen though.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, if Mathurin get 30, y'all lost, bro.
No, but listen though. In order
In
for Mathurin to get 30, that 30 must be added up with everyone else.
I think this is like the series Tyrese Haliburton is gonna go off.
He can't. How much color? If you put OG and
Because there's just too much.
Mathurin don't even start
though. On the line.
I really wish Trae Young. Hey, look, I really wish Trae Young was getting some of this smoke, bro. Neither one of them fucking with Trae Young. But y'all continue.
Yeah, somebody in the comments said that too. Trae Young.
I'm not gonna lie. Just looking at the production, they're not really that far off.
Y'all got it's very far off. The bench.
Didn't Trae Young leave?
Who said Josh Hart? Who said Josh Hart is better than Andrew Nembhard? Because he's not. He's not. OG is not better than Andrew Nembhard.
You're bugging.
No, the fuck he's not. What the fuck are you talking about?
OG is better than Nembhard, yo.
For real.
No, listen,
OG
might be, but not Josh Hart, bro.
OG is not better.
OG is better than Nembhard. What are we even talking about, yo?
He is not by that much.
OG is better than Nembhard. Y'all bugging,
bro. But how though?
OG just better on defense. OG just better.
That's why I'm saying Andrew Nembhard is a better scorer. He's a better facilitator, a better playmaker. He's more efficient.
Are you serious? You seen the efficiency from OG's numbers?
Bro, OG efficiency is shooting under 40% right now in the playoffs. He's ass.
Hold on.
What are you talking about? Andrew Nembhard has a 63 shooting in these fucking playoffs. What the hell? This is not even close.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna Nembhard, the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're only gonna talk about
Nembhard in the playoffs is tough, bro. That
Yeah,
shoulder,
Nembhard has been playing better in the playoffs than Siakam. That's fact.
that shoulder check is like fucking.
Yeah, they can't stop that shoulder check, bro.
That shit is a 60% field goal, bro. That shit is crazy.
He definitely has been playing better than
Andrew Nembhard is averaging 15 points with 6 assists on great ass efficiency.
What's
You're
OG?
talking about OG? Like fucking shit. He's averaging shit. That's what he's averaging.
He said he's averaging shit.
Some dog shit. He's averaging like 12 points, or like under 40% shooting. Some dog shit with no playmaking, by the way.
Yeah, give me Andrew, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Give me Andrew, bro. And he got that dog in him too, though. He don't.
Yeah, he definitely a dog, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the production and not really that far off.
Too. Y'all sleeping on Mathurin, bro.
Bro, honestly, I think that Maverick could be an all-star in a few years. He just don't get the shot attempts.
Like, if he didn't get hurt this year, like, he would have won most improved for sure, bro. But he got hurt.
Because, I mean, he was going at I think he was going at K last year in the fucking
Josh Hart. I ain't really worried about Josh Hart.
Yeah, me neither, bro. That nigga's just gonna get some. He just a hustler ass nigga, bro. I ain't worried about
Josh Hart.
Y'all don't understand. Those are the players that help you win games.
But the Pacers got niggas like that too.
The Pacers got the most of them niggas.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the Pacers
got the most of them.
Niggas,
but like you're saying, you ain't worried about him, but then you're gonna say like
we're not worried about him.
No, I'm not worried about Josh Hart.
I'm not really worried about Josh Hart.
You don't have to worry about him, but like you can't knock him either.
Nobody really worry.
No, you
can't.
not
gotta worry about
a triple double in the last.
I'm worried about
You're not gonna lose sleep. You're not gonna lose sleep.
I'm worried about Josh Hart.
Triple double against the Celtics, yo. He had a triple double. A guy who can have a triple double on any night is a guy you gotta low key watch out for.
That Pacers offense.
You gotta watch the shit.
You gotta worry about Mikal Bridges in them fourth quarters.
That Pacers offense.
Josh Hart is not moving.
There's so many different guys you gotta worry about.
Mikal Bridges been hooping.
OG and Anobi.
Y'all only got Jalen.
The Knicks got to worry about like 6 niggas.
I ain't worried about no fucking.
The
Knicks got to worry about like 7, 8
This is
niggas.
not. This is the thing, though. This is the thing that's going with Indiana. Indiana defensively is the issue. It's not about Indiana's offense.
Pacers have no
The
go-to.
Knicks have a better defense.
Well, you think like the Knicks
be talking, man? Nigga don't know what he's talking about.
Bro, the Pacers.
They got like 3 go-to niggas down the stretch.
You think the Knicks can keep up with that pace?
You got no go-to score.
Bro, in the playoffs, this is the thing. When in the playoffs, when it comes to the playoffs, the pace. If the Knicks hit their shots, the pace doesn't matter. It does. It slows down automatically. You play the game. You play the game.
That's the
thing, though. But they've been doing that though. That's the thing. The Cavs. Hold on. The Cavs play the Cavs play to the Indiana's strength. They try to run the pace with them. The Cavs don't have a slow down pace, so they play to your strength.
I mean, the Pacers can play slow down too. They can play at
no, they can't. If the Pacers play slow
y'all only got Brunson on your team.
That's the weakness. The Pacers play with
I don't think playing in a half court set is necessarily a weakness.
The Pacers cannot play. I'm not saying they can't play, but that's towards their weakness. If they play
Brunson,
yeah, they play fast. I see what you're trying.
I mean, they
to
move the ball every time.
How I'm looking at Brunson's the only one been playing consistent on the Knicks these playoffs, bro. Cat hasn't really been showing me
I don't know. Mikal, I think I'm not even. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but
none of them been showing me shit.
Only Brunson. In 4 quarter points, I think Mikal got like 60 right now.
Mikal Bridges hooped in the Celtics series. That nigga was not shooting.
He was hooping in the Celtics.
I mean, he was not shooting standard. No, he hooped for like a role player standard. Yeah, I get that.
But like, he showed up for the Celtics.
I think that shit gonna be a little different.
TJ McConnell is a role player.
I mean, he did have key defensive plays.
Yeah, Mikal Bridges did his thing against Celtics. I give him that.
But the Pacers have better role players.
Hey Chris, because we were just talking about this. I remember you said something about this the other day, Chris. You think Tyrese Haliburton is similar to Chris Paul or what?
He way better than Chris Paul.
Way better than Chris Paul. I just know you glazed.
Way better is kind of crazy.
He way better than Chris Paul.
Way better than crazy.
Way better than that guy who dropped 41.
Way better than that guy that can't get past the second round without an MVP. He's way better than him.
Way better is Crazy Glaze, bro. Tell me what the fuck.
No. I don't think Devin Booker was the MVP when he made it to the final.
No, he wasn't. No,
I wouldn't say way better.
Y'all ain't even watch this shit. You telling me he's way better than
Chris Paul I don't think Chris Paul was actually scored much.
Wait. That same year, Chris Paul took the 2-0 lead in the finals.
Haliburton ain't got
Giannis fucking turned into Superman.
Hey, hold on, y'all.
It wasn't stopping.
That's my dog right here.
It's not been like that though.
I mean, but it's
Chris
still
Paul
made it
turned
to
into
the
a
final. I
choker.
give Chris Paul his credit.
I mean, he's just a choker.
Yo, Skeetball, what you think, man?
Man, Tyrese ain't got nothing on CP3, man.
Nothing, yo. Thank you. Got nothing on CP3.
All right, what's up with this Chris Paul? Like, y'all just think Chris Paul is some player.
If we talking about
strictly, it's not even close.
If we're talking about strictly stats, them niggas are in the same ballpark, bro. I'm not trying to hear.
No, they is though. They is. But like, look at it.
Talking about impact, maybe not. But
how impact goes to Tyrese Haliburton because he can actually carry his team to back-to-back conference finals without the amount of help Chris Paul had.
Y'all saying the man carried
conference finals while playing hurt teams.
When the Pacers really needed some points, Tyrese Haliburton wasn't nowhere to be found.
That was false. Anyway,
what?
He
just hit like 5.
Nigga showed up clutch versus the Bucks.
What are we talking about?
He only had 2 games where he had less than 6
it's getting nasty.
You talking about scoring points when needed, like Chris Paul does that shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's getting nasty.
That nigga Chris Paul never do that shit, nigga. Nigga come up injured, nigga. That nigga come up more on the injury report, then come up in games.
But Chris Paul's scared of Scott Paul.
Now Chris Paul trash as fuck. Talking about sit down clutch. Chris Paul not down clutch.
The crazy part is, if they need Tyrese to play hero ball, he can do that shit. Chris Paul, that nigga, I don't know,
bro. Efficient scorer, like in like much time. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga show up on the injury report more than they show up in games. Get the fuck out of here with Chris.
Look at the
Garbage as fuck. Y'all talking about one game, bro. You talking about he went 10 for 11 in the clutch.
The same nigga talking about, oh man, we gotta be built for the moments. In game 7, where was that nigga at in the clutch against the Houston Rockets? Nowhere to be found.
Because he sprained his hamstring.
That shit's fuck, nigga.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Before he did spring his hamstring, though, that nigga was going crazy.
Nah, I'm talking about the Thunder series, nigga. I'm talking about the Thunder series, nigga. Y'all niggas all over the place. I'm talking about the Thunder series, nigga.
Yeah,
what happened with Scott in 2018? Nigga, he was scared. He didn't want to play.
But and then the next year they lost. When he had him,
he got a scrap with Scott Foster.
He's talking about he got a scrap with Scott Foster.
I don't know. How about 2021?
Then this nigga Chris Paul get blown out in game 7 against the Mavericks. This nigga,
yeah, he did, bro.
And he was the number one.
Paul hits a big three.
That nigga was a cone on. Hey, Crunch. That nigga was a cone on defense in that series.
Hey, that shit said Chris
I remember
Paul
that
hits a
shit.
big three to cut
They
the
was
lead down to
abusing
42,
him,
bro.
They were targeting that nigga in that series. I remember that shit.
I don't like Tyrese Haliburton. Every time I bet the over on Tyrese Haliburton, he go under. Bro.
Why would you bet the over on Tyrese Haliburton no points?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Nigga, you losing costing yourself.
I don't think you watch basketball,
You
bro.
costing yourself.
Hey, even then, nigga, I bet the over and he hit when I bet it, so I don't know what you picked the wrong.
That nigga must be betting them over in the wrong times.
Tyrese Haliburton with Chris Paul. Fuck.
Hey, it's not crazy, bro. Chris Paul.
That's
bro,
what I'm saying. It's not that crazy.
I won't entertain those conversations when Haliburton makes the finals.
They don't want to
That's
talk
one thing
about
you
it,
know
though. They
about
don't want to talk about
Chris
it.
Paul,
They don't
bro.
want to
He's
talk about it.
too, bro.
They just live on nostalgia and think about Chris Paul really think he is. Like, he's
Look
that.
up Chris
He's not
Paul.
that.
Look up Chris Paul. The first video gonna come up is gonna say Chris Paul hits a
It's gonna
big
be
three
him
to cut the
choking.
lead
It's
to
gonna be him
42.
choking.
Down 42.
It's gonna be
He
him
was down
choking.
42. He hit a big three to cut it down to
That
42,
shit was
bro.
nasty,
It
bro.
was crazy. That was a choker,
I don't
bro.
understand. Y'all are knocking Chris Paul for something that happened at like the end of his career in one fucking game where the whole team got
I
blown
just
out.
named multiple
Why-
times.
That was
Paris.
the only time he made
Hold on.
anything
Can you remind me what did Devin Booker do in that
Hey,
game?
Paris, I'm not gonna lie to you. There was times
After
when I was
mocking
watching-
Luka.
I was watching the Clippers, and he was by far the best player on their team. This nigga was selling, bro.
What about when they blew a 3-1 lead to the Rockets?
Bro, I remember when he would turn it. Hold on, what series was that? 2014.
No,
He turned
that's
it
fine.
down. He
That's
turned the
fine.
ball
You
over
can bring
against the
that up.
Thunder.
I won't
Nigga was
disagree with you on
choking.
that. But bring it
Bro,
up when
he
they got
blew
blown
a
out.
3-1 lead to
Nigga
the
was
Rockets.
choking in
Yes,
2014
but,
against
you
OKC.
can't just
Bro,
blame
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Not
Bro,
just now. Not just
It's
now.
like he'll do
Nigga been
good.
choking.
Yo,
He'll do good, but he'll do bad to equally like still fuck it up in the same playoff.
Yeah,
okay, that's fair. That's
exactly what
fair.
it is, bro.
That's fair.
Like his great moments, he still fucks him up somehow, some way, bro. Like I don't get it.
That's why.
Bro.
Look, CP don't got a ring for a reason, right? So
D3PO.
DP0.
ring.
CP0.
Exactly.
I mean, he had a chance. Wait, he had a chance in 2021, but he choked that too, like he always
The
did.
other CP3 is better than CP3, bro. Candace Parker is better than CP3.
Hey, relative to the
Candace
league.
Parker got a ring.
That's what I'm saying. Relative to the league, she probably is. Man, Chris Paul really some shit though. I ain't gonna lie. Tyrese
Yeah,
Haliburton
he's some shit, bro. Up 3-1 against the Rockets. Y'all blow a lead to Jason Terry and Josh Smith. What are you talking about?
choking 2-1 leads, 2-0 leads. Came and got out the second round without an MVP, saving your ass, and James Harden like it's nasty for him. But I ain't gonna lie.
Then he got saved by Devin Booker to take it to the finals.
So listen. Tyrese. So that's y'all saying Tyrese gonna win then, basically. He gonna win.
Yeah, I got the
I think they're gonna win in 7.
Pacers in 7.
They beating the Knicks and going to the finals.
All right,
Are
so
the Pacers winning the
Go
championship?
live.
Nah, they losing. They
live
losing.
again.
They'll probably lose to OKC, but
Yeah, they probably lose, but as long
They're
as
not getting past the Knicks. They're gonna play a team that's finally healthy.
People swore they weren't gonna get
They're
past
losing
the
to OKC because the
But it
OKC
was
the
getting
only one that
dollars
could
this
defend them in
whole
pace.
playoffs.
Could defend them in transition.
First it was like they not getting past the Bucks. They got past the Bucks. They not getting past the Cavs.
It was like that last year too, bro.
Now it's about to be the same thing.
Look,
I can say the same about the Knicks. Nobody thought we was getting past the Celtics, and look what happened.
But then if they win that bitch, if they win the whole thing somehow, niggas gonna be like, oh, you ain't faced Denver, or oh, Dame was hurt, or oh, you ain't played the Celtics. I ain't hearing that shit, bro.
You
I ain't hearing that shit.
Nah, they be OKC.
They need to
and then they go and play the Cavs, who are missing 2 starters in game
They gonna be
1.
like, they ain't gonna do it again, though.
D. Mitch got hurt during the series too.
They finna be like, they can't go back to back though.
Like injury shit, right?
I can't put Tyrese over Chris Paul because I got Brunson over Chris Paul.
You got Brunson over Chris Paul?
I got Brunson
All
over
time.
Yeah, man. Brunson like that, man.
Brunson
Why
and Tyrese too. It's not close.
Why can't both of
Tyrese
them
not
be
even
over
a top
Chris Paul?
5 point guard. Y'all glazing him.
No, he is. But why can't both of them be over Chris Paul?
Yeah, both of them might be
I
over
don't
Chris
get
Paul.
that. If Brunson's over Chris Paul, Tyrese Haliburton has to be over Chris Paul.
No.
Yes, they're right there on
How
the
is he
same level.
not though, bro?
They're right there on the same level.
Joker, bro. Like I don't know, bro.
Who's on the same level? I just don't understand what this Chris Paul hype is all about. I just don't see it.
Then this nigga tried to kill his squad. Like, bro, he's just a weirdo.
Like, what do y'all see on Chris Paul that I don't? Like,
bro,
what do
he's a
y'all see?
weirdo, bro. I don't like that.
What do you see in Tyrese Haliburton that's so much better than Chris Paul?
He went to back-to-back conference finals with
playing hurt teams.
It is what it is.
Injuries happen. Injuries are part of the game, bro.
Injuries are part of the game, yes.
When has Haliburton made the finals?
Paris against the
he's going to make it this year, though. He's going to make it this year.
Against the Knicks, what? Against the Knicks, they had a game.
Are we still saying he's better than Chris Paul, who made the finals?
Yeah, if he goes to the finals, it's going to be like a stamp that he's over Chris Paul all the time. It's going to be a stamp.
Hold on. Y'all talking about injuries, and y'all talking about Chris Paul going to the finals. Like that nigga wasn't playing the hurt-ass Lakers, the hurt-ass
Kawhi didn't even play. Kawhi didn't even play.
Nigga play injuries. I'm talking about injuries when Chris Paul played injury-ass West.
Sorry.
This nigga cooking, yo. This nigga cooking.
Nigga played a whole injured list too, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Put an injured-ass Clippers team with no Kawhi Leonard, their best player. Like, fuck out of here.
Hey, Paul George choked that game too. You know, with no shoot though.
But we all know Paul
PG and
George
choke is synonymous.
But we all know he's gonna choke. He's playoff P for a reason.
Yeah.
I got Knicks and Wolves.
Yeah, so
me too. I got Pacers and Wolves, bro. I got Pacers and Wolves.
I got Thunder and Knicks.
I got Pacers on OKC.
I got Pacers and the Wolves.
Gonna be Knicks OKC, yo.
I got Pacers and OKC. I'm stamping it right now.
Pacers for sure, though. I got Pacers winning in 7, though.
See, it ain't gonna be Pacers OKC because don't nobody want to see that.
I think it's gonna be Pacers Timberwolves, bro.
That's gonna be a good ass
match.
match.
Finals games at the Garden. The finals games.
I'm trying to see that shit.
It's gonna be Ant versus Brunson. Everybody.
The box office match is the Wolves and Knicks. That is the box office.
Yeah, but that's not what's going to happen, bro.
That's not going to happen.
The Pacers going to spoil it.
I got Pacers Wolves. I got Pacers Wolves.
Yeah, I got Pacers Wolves too.
I got Pacers and OKC. I'm stamping that.
I got.
Why do y'all think the Pacers are beating the Knicks?
In 7 games.
I just told the Knicks are beating the Pacers.
Knicks on shit.
They did go up 2-0. I'm not gonna use credit.
I'm just looking at look. I'm just gonna explain why the Pacers.
Y'all are like so set on it. The Celtics are a better team than the Pacers.
Let me explain it.
The Celtics are a better team than the Pacers,
bro.
I already said this. I already said Pacers is gonna win.
Hey Paris, I think you're underrating how bad of a matchup it is.
You're underrating the fuck out of the Pacers. I ain't gonna lie.
Why is it a bad matchup for us? We just played the reigning champs, the best team in the league, and beat them.
Okay, and
how is this a worse matchup than the Celtics?
Wait, the Pacers just beat a better team.
Knicks fan.
Because you know who's gonna kill you on the Celtics.
Why do they have a better
no idea? You have no idea who's gonna cook you that night on the fucking Pacers. It could be anybody that's 1-8, bro.
It might be either 6 men or that I forgot that dude's name, but it might be him dropping 20 because he can drop 20. That 6 man on the Pacers.
I don't get it. The Celtics had the 6 man in the league. Like Payton Pritchard was coming off the bench and giving us 20 to 30 as well. Like they still had guys who could give us buckets. Like
facts.
And they're one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league. They were. I mean, I get it. They were chucking threes, but
they were shooting
that
ass.
It doesn't really work.
No, they were shooting ass. Locking them up. Also, the reason they lost because they were choking. The Pacers ain't going to choke.
To be honest with you, I think the Pacers are way more disciplined than the
the Pacers don't choke.
I mean, they did choke in the conference finals.
I think they're a lot more disciplined.
The Pacers are not a better team.
How are they not a better team though?
And they also
you're gonna tell me the Pacers are a better team than the Celtics?
But how now? You're just saying that they're not. But
no, they're reigning champs. They were the best team in the league.
Like,
they were the favorites to win the finals again. How you gonna tell me the Pacers are a better team than the Celtics?
I mean, them niggas are at home, though, aren't they?
No, they is.
Who's at home?
No, Knicks are.
No, Knicks are at home. What are we talking
about? No. I'm saying the Celtics at home. Nigga, they ain't came.
Yeah, because they got beat by New York.
Yeah, they did. But, shit is, like, injuries happen. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I agree.
I mean, but to be fair, Crunch did say that the Celtics won.
Going back to back in the conference final, that shit is impressive. Especially how young Tyrese Haliburton is.
Thanks, bro. I don't care who they playing, bro. To go back to
that's why he's like, shit crazy. Like, who does that? Go back-to-back conference finals at that young age.
Anthony.
And then nobody expected.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what
I
I'm
agree with you. It's crazy, but you also have to look at the context of it. You can't just be looking at it blindly. Oh, he made back-to-back conference.
What's the context of being
the same way y'all want to knock Chris Paul for playing injured teams or choking or whatever? He played injured teams as well. I get it. He made the
Okay, Paris,
did it.
where do you have Tyrese Haliburton ranked in like the league today? Like top 10, top 20?
I have him in the top 10. I don't have him top 5 though. I don't think he's better than Curry, Cade, Brunson, Shai, or Luka. I don't think he's better than any 5.
Oh, we're talking about.
I think there's other guys you could even argue who are better than him. I think we're glazing the fact that he made it to back-to-back conference finals.
No, I'm talking about out of everybody. I'm talking about out of everybody.
So Paris, what if he because I like Cade too, but what if Tyrese Haliburton beat the Knicks over Cade?
He's already over Cade.
Would you agree that Tyrese is a better team around him than KD?
No. See, that's the thing.
Because it's not a 1v1. Y'all making it seem like it's a 1v1. It's a 5v5 game. It takes 5 players to beat a team. Well, not 5,
I'm
but
saying,
it's a 5v5
I think
game.
Tyrese is a better floor raiser.
Paris, look, I only rank players like that when I think they got.
How you gonna say Tyrese is a better floor raiser? We just watched
Hold on, look. I only judge players like that when I think they got similar teams around them.
Paris preaching.
Like when I think they
Cade did improve the winning percentage of the Pistons, who had lost 20.
This is the worst team in the league. And
Hey, look, I think they team.
The playoffs, yo. And you're talking about more reason?
No, I think.
He did, but did anybody expect them to make it to one?
Hold on. Look, I think both of them teams is good enough to beat the Knicks though. Cade just couldn't figure out how to do it because he's so young.
No, they got cheated out that one game, right? When that dude got fouled.
Josh Hart fouled him.
I think that's a crazy.
You're not looking at Cade team though.
That series could have won in 7. The Pistons actually could have beat.
Crunch, how come Tyrese Haliburton couldn't elevate
the Kings, tough, but they lost.
Sacramento Kings.
Nigga, because he had D Fox, like he was playing
they
with
traded him.
They ain't got neither one of them now. Shit.
They traded
I mean,
him.
De'Aaron Fox led that team to the postseason.
Why couldn't De'Aaron Fox elevate the Kings?
He did.
Wait, why did they lose to a 6 seed? Why did they were the 3rd seed, right, in 2020? Why did they lose to the 6th seed in the Warriors? I mean, why they had a better team? And we got the first round with a better team. But you losing to
talking about Tyrese Haliburton?
They lost to Curry.
Talk about when the Kings lost to Curry and the Warriors in 2023 with the better record.
I mean, maybe if they would have had Haliburton, he
Steph
would
Curry, the
have
greatest player in history. Damn near.
Because he probably dropped 50.
I mean, yeah, they played Curry, yo.
Hold on, the Kings had a 2-0 lead too. I remember that.
Oh, they had a 2-0 lead though, Crunch.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they did. Crunch.
They did.
It was supposed to be
I think De'Aaron Fox. Hold on. I've been slandering Fox because he left his team.
We're supposed to beat the Warriors.
Y'all taking Fox over Holly?
I mean, but at least he made it.
I'm taking Holly.
Couldn't do in
taking
Sacramento.
Holly, bro.
Fox is not.
They were lottery teams.
I'm taking Holly, bro.
Yeah, Holly's better. He's better ceiling raiser. He's better offensively.
Oh, they should have kept him and traded Fox, bro.
Their defense ain't really talking about shit either. So it's just.
I feel like there's too many point
guards.
De'Aaron Fox really did them dirty, bro, because he wound up leaving them, even though they paid him over.
To the Cancun lottery.
I mean, he's with Wemby now. Hopefully they can make the play in.
Bro, that shit is kind of fucked up, Crunch.
I don't respect De'Aaron Fox, man.
For that shit, right?
They picked him over Haliburton, and then
he
still left. That shit fucked up.
That's out of pocket, bro. And then you take them out the playoff drought. Then you
brought Malik Monk over there because y'all supposed to be rocking together, man. Nah, bro, I can't respect.
See that the NBA treat you like you ain't nothing though. How you see how they did Luka, bro?
That is facts though.
You see how the Raptors did DeMar DeRozan. The Bulls did
the Luka thing was like a.
The Celtics did Isaiah Thomas.
No, Skeet though they offered him an extension. He declined.
I mean that Luka shit. I mean Nico did want the trade.
I mean, but De'Aaron Fox did say that he wouldn't resign because they fired the coach.
Yo, can we go in that? Wait.
You gotta do what's best for you, bro.
Y'all think Nico won the trade because they're about to get Cooper Flag as
that nigga got lucky.
Cooper Flag is
Nico won the trade.
You can't win a trade trading Luka.
Oh, Nico won the trade.
He got lucky, bro.
He won the trade. You got
Cooper's not even
Crunch.
When Kyrie gets back, he's like,
nasty. Hey, Crunch, explain why you just thought that was the trade.
That shit was rigged.
Did y'all realize before they got the first pick, he was on the cusp of being fired because the owner was
don't matter, bro.
That shit was
underestimated how important Luka is.
They should fire him. Why wouldn't you
he
fire
came
him?
back, but he got clutch jeans. He came back. Now we got
why do you think the Mavericks won the trade?
Tell me this. How the
Because
fuck?
we got
Cooper
Cooper
Flag
I
Flag.
didn't even know they was on the table to get it.
bro.
How does the GM underrate how
That shit
important?
rigged, bro. That
I
shit
didn't even know they was in the
Cooper
running to
Flag
get my
about to
shit,
feed
bro.
because they
Yo,
know
that-
LA was going downhill, so they
Especially
needed
after
a
he
star.
just led you to the
They know what they
finals.
doing.
Yo, that big three is about to be nasty with
Yo,
Kyrie,
Cooper
Cooper
Flag
Flag,
is
and
not
AD.
Kyrie
bad.
coming off a
niggas ain't
torn
doing that,
ACL,
man.
yo.
I don't think
Nah,
Cooper
they
Flag
going to
bad.
the
You don't
finals if they going
understand.
that.
You don't understand
niggas
how
not.
the technology work nowadays with ACL.
Nah, you're right. But like at the same time, AD's old, Kyrie's getting old. Like they,
Nah, they're
you
not
know, they
old
traded
though.
away
They're
their
not
Hey,
old
old.
Crunch,
Hold
do
pieces.
you
on.
really trust
Nah, they're
AD
not
over
going to the finals.
They really not old. This is the age you
They're
want
not
them
old.
to
They're
be
like
if
in
you
the
were
early
right
30s.
They're
now.
not old, but they're not going to the finals. I can tell you that.
Nah,
No,
they is though.
they are
I
going to
don't
the
They're
think
not beating. They're not beating
I
OKC.
don't think
So
Cooper
how they beat
Flag is
OKC
going to
Why?
last
be
Why?
year?
that
Why?
though.
Why they
They
beat
I
them?
don't
own
think Cooper
OKC.
Flag is going to be that guy.
Wait, they beat them last year,
Them
and this
niggas
team is
own
gonna get better.
OKC. I ain't gonna lie.
Right,
But
right. They just beat them last time.
OKC
but I
ass.
don't
They beat
think
them
Cooper
last
Flag
year,
is
bro.
that
They be
guy
whipping
though.
OKC ass.
Nah,
Even
Cooper
without
Flag
Luka,
is
they
good.
whip
He's tough.
OKC ass.
Bro,
Wait,
the
Cooper
thing
Flag is
is,
what?
the
OKC
thing
ass.
He's
is,
tough.
they
Cooper Flag
basically
is
gonna be
tough.
just as good
He's
as they
tough, but
were.
like, bro, I don't know.
Nah,
With,
Crunch. I
I
think they're
know.
gonna be
Yeah,
better,
you
bro.
always
I
got
ain't
to
gonna
see
lie.
that
no,
I think
shit
they're
play
gonna
out,
be
bro.
better.
look. They
Hold on,
basically
hold
gonna
on.
be
Let
just as
Crunch
good.
talk.
Hold
Yeah, you're right.
hold on. They basically gonna be just as good as they was, but you adding AD though to the mix though.
And Cooper.
I ain't
They're
gonna
gonna
lie.
get like
And,
They
and
just need
Crunch,
another guard. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, hold on.
They
Hey,
need
Crunch,
another
why do you
guard.
think the
Cooper
Mavericks win
can't.
the
I think
trade?
Cooper gonna be able to like. I don't know if he gonna get that many minutes. Like far as like
He
40,
should.
like
He
40.
Nah,
should.
He
yeah.
seems with like 40 minutes a game.
No,
Not 40
Well, not
minutes.
40. What like how much the starters
I was
get?
like 35,
Maybe like
36.
He's
30 to
starting for sure.
35.
He got to start. He better
I
get
don't
Them
get how
that
the
niggas,
start.
Mavs get the
Mavs
first pick.
got it. Mavs got
niggas
it
Bro,
talking
right
that
now.
about
shit is
like
rigged, bro.
Kyrie
I've
That
never
shit
been
is
more
so rigged.
convinced.
He's gonna get some more
I've never
money.
been more
AD
convinced.
Yo, the
Bro.
and
Mavs is gonna
Gafford.
come back, and Kyrie gets back in like what December, January. It's gonna be a playoff
Yeah,
team.
Nah,
they
They're
them,
gonna
said
be
they
them
plan
niggas
on
cooked,
Nah,
bro.
they are
Yeah, Cooper
scary,
they
gonna
yo.
drafting
get
Cooper Flag. They're
them
not trading
rhythm.
Cooper Flag.
What they
No.
finna do? They gonna trade Cooper Flag and 80 right back to the Lakers
No, they're
for
not doing that.
for
They already said they're
for
Yeah,
not
Luca.
trading.
Luka.
They're
Look, you
trading
just
Cooper
trade
Flag.
Cooper to the Lakers. You trade Cooper for Luca.
If
Now
he
you
did
got
that shit,
Kyrie.
he'd be the best GM in
Now you
history.
got Kyrie, Luca, and AD.
If he did that shit, he'd be the best.
Yo, Nico won the trade though. Like,
Nah, yo, they
no,
shouldn't
you won
trade
the
Cooper
trade.
though, but he gonna be like 13 points a game this season, 14
Hey,
points.
Crunch, they
You
already
think
said they're
13?
not trading Cooper.
I
They
think
said
he
they're
gonna be
keeping
like
the pick
16.
and drafting Cooper.
Nah, but Kyrie's gonna be out until January,
what
like
y'all think
some
he
shit
gonna
like
Yeah,
that.
you're
average?
right. So he might average
I
more than
think he
that. He
gonna
might
average
average
Yeah,
like
16.
he's
17.
gonna average more. He's gonna like
He might
16,
average like
17.
You think he's
17.
Y'all
gonna have
think
the
he just
same
gonna win
impact
Rookie
that
of the Year?
Derek Lively had his
I
rookie
can see
season?
16, 8, and 5, and a couple
I mean, I
blocks.
can see
16,
like
8,
Ooh,
and 5,
16
Crunch.
8 and 5
Blocks.
is tough,
He
man.
might though,
His
because
rookie
He
year
gonna
AD,
impact
though?
the game everywhere. He gonna
AD,
impact the game everywhere.
AD gonna be like the first option. He gonna average like 27 or
Yeah,
something.
80 gonna have to be in the upper
I
20s
don't
for
know
that.
about
What you
27.
think?
That,
Kyrie not playing
Chris,
this
that's only
year,
because
right? Well,
Kyrie gonna
next
be
year,
out
right?
the first half. I think.
I
I
don't know
mean,
about 27
they
though.
gonna have to
He
use
might
him like
though.
that though.
I ain't gonna lie.
They gotta
I
feed
I
him.
could give
Rookie
him
of the Year is
18.
gonna be
I give him
Dylan Harper
18.
winning Rookie of the
AD.
Year, bro.
I think Cooper averaged 18. AD will get like 24, 25.
18?
No. Look, Chris, I was
I
talking
think
about
I
AD
think
when I
AD gonna
said
get
I
like
was talking about AD when I
26.
said 27.
Oh, you said 80, 27? Okay, yeah.
80, I
You
can
think
see it
Cooper
getting
Flag can
27.
average 18, bro?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get you
I
16.
think
Yeah.
he could.
Yeah.
If he
But
get
who
like
y'all
When,
think
15
this
shots,
nigga
yeah.
When
is,
Kyrie
bro?
come back in the mix, man,
yeah,
he
with
If
gonna
he
no
get
average
10 to
like
Kyrie,
15 shots
21,
consistently,
with
he
no
can get
22.
18,
Kyrie,
bro.
Cooper can
Oh,
average
well,
18 with no Kyrie.
yeah. If he getting that
And
many
No
then, and then
shots,
Kyrie.
everybody
better
gonna be
than
healthy in the playoffs. So I ain't gonna lie, that's what you want with Kyrie though.
No,
You
they're
want
going
him
to
to
the
be out.
finals if they're doing that. They're
You
going
want
to the
Kyrie to
finals
be
if they're
out
doing
most of the season and then play in the playoffs.
that. Yeah, they're going to the
Yeah, that
finals.
is true. But they
That's
got to be
that's
good
really what you
without him,
want
though,
for real.
Crunch. They got to
Nah,
make it
you're
to the
right, but
playoffs
that's not
without him.
this context. He's trying to rehab from a messed up injury.
But that's what happened. Remember in 2016 when he rehabbed from the other knee injury.
I'm with you. I got faith in Kyrie, but it's not.
It's just he's injury prone, so you would rather him rest during the season and then play.
Yeah, 100%. Be ready for the playoffs. Yeah.
They gotta make the playoffs.
But the problem is, then you got to condition after that injury.
I think they're gonna make it. They're gonna make the playoffs.
They just need to be in the play-in until Kyrie.
They gotta stay in the mix. Exactly.
Isn't that the 10 seeds, bro? They can be the top 10
stay healthy, bro. Y'all banking on AD.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you why. Because by him having all those centers around him, that's how you keep AD healthy.
He's really gonna be at his natural position.
Yeah. Always damaged, bro.
That's how you keep AD healthy. You have so many.
Ben Simmons is ass. Never say that shit again, nigga.
They just gotta get another guard, bro. That'd be alright until Kyrie get back.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I mean, they got that dude, Brandon.
I'm hearing they trying to get. I'm hearing Sexton. I ain't gonna lie, Sexton. I ain't gonna lie, hearing Colin Sexton.
That would be nasty.
That would be nasty, bro. I heard Colin Sexton, man.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Colin Sexton, a champion. He got championship mentality, bro.
He's alright.
Colin Sexton was hooping last year. I didn't know he was hooping like that. That nigga was hooping last year.
How that nigga got a championship mentality, though?
Bro, remember he was going off in college when he was like 3 on 5?
Nigga, that was against like Alabama State. What the
It was 3 on 5, nigga.
Somebody said Lonzo. I ain't gonna lie, Lonzo not a bad pickup.
Nah, we're not
Lonzo
sending him
said
to.
that.
But I don't want no
Lonzo said
damn Lonzo.
LaMelo.
We're not sending that nigga.
I don't want Lonzo.
We're not
I don't want
sending
Lonzo
him
though.
Yo,
Lonzo
we
said
forget
LaMelo going to the Clippers, bro,
college
and the
session.
Hornets.
But look, they already got this one shifty point guard that was on the bench. I forgot.
Yeah,
But they're
that
not
is
playing
true.
though.
Yeah,
The
they don't play him
Mavericks,
like
right?
that. He must just be like nice for like a role player, like a bench player, nice.
Hardy? You probably talking about Hardy?
No, not Hardy. It's another dude, bro. That when Kyrie went down, they started giving him minutes.
I know who you talking about. I forgot the
No.
nigga name. He scored like 20
I
one of
think
those
it's like
games,
Brandon
right?
Williams or something.
Dennis
Yeah,
Schroeder
yeah.
is a good pickup too if he not on the Pistons.
No, he's gonna stay on the Pistons.
Yeah, I'm about to say this. The Pistons gonna pay him, bro.
He's gonna stay.
Yeah,
You
probably.
said they gonna pay him?
I think Max
Yeah.
Christie gonna go off though. He gonna have a good
Oh yeah,
season.
Brandon Williams. Oh yeah, you right, Clarence.
Yeah, Brandon Williams, nice.
Max
I'm
Christie
saying
gonna
that,
have a good
that
season.
Mavs team is gonna look nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
What did they get Bradley Beal?
And then you
Fuck
add
him.
Cooper
Take
Flag
him.
to the
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
Please
that's a
get
good
Bradley
pickup
Beal.
too.
Please,
No, Bradley
please.
Bill contract though, hell no.
Bro, that nigga
That's
got
a
a double
contract,
trade
man.
That's a
clause.
$45
Yeah, I
million.
got
Yeah, his
I got a
contract
question.
got his hell.
I got a
Hell no,
question.
don't do that.
Bro, they gave Bradley Beal a no.
I got a question for the
Okay, this-
Mavs fans. in
What do they
here.
got? Russ, low key. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Nah, bro.
That's a good pickup.
There's
But
low
If
key.
y'all got the
I don't
first
trust
pick,
Russ in the playoffs. Hell no, I don't trust
Please
hey,
trade
look,
Bradley
all the
Beal.
Mavs fans.
Westbrook, bro.
Y'all got the
that.
first
Nice,
pick,
but
right?
he in the playoffs. Hell no, I don't want Russ in the
Wait,
playoffs.
hold on, one
think
mic,
Russ-
one
Go
mic.
ahead.
50.
No, look, I was gonna say, the Mavs fans in here, y'all got the first pick, right? Giannis is going test free agency. Would you trade Cooper Flag, Kyrie, and 1 first-round pick for Giannis straight up?
Hell no.
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 Like, I'm just high on Cooper Flag. I ain't gonna lie. Kyrie, that's just too much.
I would trade Cooper in the draft pick, but I'm not giving up Kyrie.
Nah, the
Nah,
Mavericks said they
Kyrie-
already plan on keeping Cooper
This the
Flag.
thing.
I'm not gonna lie. I would do that.
Nah, I'm
This the
not doing
thing
that. That's
with
just too
Kyrie.
much.
You're literally not gonna find like another point guard like like another point guard like Kyrie. Even if
You don't
think
have
somebody,
to.
even if you
I
think
don't feel
somebody
like-
better than him, I'm saying just
He said
But
get Giannis and play
you
him
don't
at the
got
one.
no weaknesses. So you would rather him be on the court like versus any other guard. 'Cause he not gonna mess up.
Jason Kidd.
No, you said Cooper Flag, Kyrie, and
Jason
what?
Kidd said we love that kid from
Cooper
Duke.
Flag,
Been
Kyrie, and
studying
1
him a little
first-round
bit,
pick.
so that's
Nah, that's too
No.
much.
No,
That's too much.
That's
Maybe
not
for
too
Wemby. I would have
Jason
did that for
Kidd said
Wemby.
For
it.
Giannis and AD, that's not gonna win no ring, bro.
That they've been
I would
studying.
have
No,
did that for
it's just that
Wemby.
he added Kyrie. He could have added someone
You
else.
gotta
Though.
understand they got the
I
dudes
think
that's on the team.
Giannis and
Then
AD
What if we
would
go
be
Cooper?
better than AD and Kyrie.
Kyrie.
No, it's
Giannis
not.
and
No, it's
AD.
not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Bill
You gotta,
Russell.
listen, you gotta
Nah,
have
AD and Giannis would be better.
you gotta have a dynamic player, a dynamic guard, and a dynamic
Big man.
You don't have to have a dynamic guard. You just need 2 dynamic players.
No, that's look at LeBron and Luka. See, you gotta
LeBron
have
is 40.
balance. You gotta have it balanced though. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all talk about Giannis
balanced?
and Mavericks.
AD
AD and Giannis,
they-
is that not balanced?
No,
No,
this
I
is
heard
Giannis, how they gonna play?
Yo, I heard
Giannis going
Giannis
to the Spurs.
Yeah, I heard Giannis is going to go to the Spurs.
So who gonna be
Yeah,
the guards?
Giannis going to San
all
Antonio,
your guards
bro.
gonna be getting fried. All
Yeah, I
game.
heard. Yeah, that's why I heard that Giannis is going to go to the Spurs with
Listen,
Wemby
at
and
least when you
Fox.
got
All
AD
the
and
guards.
I heard
Kyrie,
Giannis to the
look,
Cavs. Giannis
at
to
least
the
when you
Cavs.
got AD and
Nah,
Kyrie,
hell no. We
you
do
know
that.
Don't
that
say
AD,
Cavs.
you know that
Giannis
AD
is
can
not going to
outplay
the
any big
Cavs,
man.
brother.
I ain't gonna lie,
It's
you
super,
really
super
could put.
team.
Like
Giannis
Giannis
is not
Giannis
going
to
to
the
the
Spurs
Cavs.
is
Super
over.
team.
I ain't
Hey,
gonna lie.
Crunch,
All you
Giannis
need,
on the
all you
Spurs.
really
If
need
Giannis
is
goes to
guards.
Spurs,
If he goes to the
That's
Spurs, he
it.
can wrap it up right there. I ain't gonna lie.
You think they
Giannis
can win a chip?
Who else?
Need
What, the
They can
Spurs?
win a chip.
Yeah, they
They
can
can
win
win a
that shit.
chip.
If they get Giannis,
Giannis to the Spurs is
Yeah.
over, nigga.
Wemby
Hey, look,
Yama got to
if
stay healthy.
Giannis goes to the Spurs, I still got a mask.
No,
Hey,
Wemby
Giannis
Yama
to
got
the
to stay
Cavs.
healthy.
Crash. I don't know
Nah.
Crunch,
about
you
that.
Giannis to the
tweaking,
Spurs is a
Crunch.
bad
Junis.
fit, bro.
Hell
That's a
nah,
bad
Crash. I don't know
fit.
about
Lively
that.
going,
Giannis to the
Lively and
Spurs.
AD gonna lock that shit up.
Nah.
Yeah, nigga, you crazy as fuck.
Lively's about to
Lively
be
and
crying,
AD
bro.
gonna lock
Lively's
that
gonna
shit
be
up.
You
crying, bro.
crazy
Like,
as fuck.
how the fuck do I
Yo,
guard
yeah.
these niggas? Like,
Them niggas finna drop
he
30
gonna
on
be
30.
crying.
Lively and
Nah,
AD and
Giannis to the
Gafford gonna lock
Cavs.
that shit
Wait,
up.
who
Yo, I
guarding who
heard
though?
that.
Who
Wait, how
guarding
about
who?
Kyrie
the?
is frying De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah,
Nah, he
Who's
is
guarding
super
Wiggins,
dope.
though?
bad
We need
fit.
Giannis
Who's
to
gonna
the
guard
Cavs.
Brian
Wiggins,
is
right?
crazy.
Cooper Flag frying niggas.
I was say Cooper.
guarding
Who's
Wemby?
guarding?
Who Cooper said
AD can guard Wemby.
AD can guard Wemby.
A lot of
Nah, I don't know about that.
I already see it. I see it on your clip.
I don't know about that.
Who said? Wait. How about the other way around though? Who said Wemby can guard AD? AD dropped like 40 when they were.
Nah, he can't guard AD. He can't.
Nah, he can't guard each other though.
Wemby don't really be going off against.
I think Giannis can guard AD though.
Who gonna guard AD?
No, he cannot guard AD.
Giannis can guard on Wemby.
But AD has his best games versus Giannis. Like being that edge, like he has his best games.
He do.
Every good big eats on Wemby. Like
that's what I'm saying. Every elite scorer eats on Wemby. Even Şengün from the Rockets ate on Wemby. Like who the fuck even is that?
But Wemby ate on that nigga too though. Wemby ate on that nigga too. Yeah, crazy.
Nah, he did, but it's the other way around.
Nigga, Wemby was cooking them niggas too. Shit.
Giannis go to the Spurs. What y'all trading?
Yeah. They might gotta trade like Stephon Castle.
They're gonna trade a pick. They gotta trade a pick.
You think that's a good pick? We're trading hopes and dreams.
They're gonna trade their whole future.
They gotta trade Stephon Castle, the second round pick. The second pick, and like a couple more picks, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna trade the whole future.
I don't think that shit.
Yo, how about the Suns though? Wait, how about the players on the Suns like Booker and KD?
What they give up?
They're gonna get traded too.
You would trade more with
Maverick should trade for KD. Maverick
trade more. Yo, I low-key think KD's gonna go to the Rockets.
KD going to the Heat.
I've been hearing that, but I don't know if I believe it.
I feel like KD should go to the Rockets. Replace him for like Jalen Green or some shit.
That was being all the scenes, bro.
Kevin Durant going
I ain't
to the
accepting that
Thunder,
shit.
bro.
If you want KD on the Rockets and you trying to send Jalen Green, fuck no.
Yeah, but
Kevin Durant going back to the Thunder.
Booker.
No, he's not going
that shit.
No, he's not. He just should go to like.
He gonna fuck
up the Rockets.
He going to the Heat.
Hey, Crunch, KD coming to the Mavs.
KD should go to the Mavs.
KD going to the Mavs.
That's a good
injury prone.
I mean, he might though.
That's an injury.
Washington, Klay Thompson.
What if they low key do that because Kyrie gonna be injured and they need some scoring?
Kyrie, KD, AD, and Flag. Kyrie, KD, AD, and Flag.
Y'all want Steph and Bron too? Damn, nigga.
How you think they gonna get? How they gonna get KD? Who they gonna trade?
They're not getting
trade.
Klay Thompson.
They gonna have to trade.
Trade PJ Washington.
Trade PJ Washington trash ass.
They are not
trading.
up.
That's when the
You
Suns
just trade him and you trade
the
Daniel
Suns
Gafford,
hanging up the phone right there.
Trade Washington, trade Gafford, nigga. Get them niggas
Bro,
out
the
of
Suns
there.
is hanging up the phone, bro.
They're not doing that unless you get up off of AD
and trade Spencer Dinwiddie.
Bro, they hanging up. They hanging up the phone. Y'all gonna say, yeah, we're gonna get PJ Washington.
Hey, to be honest though, maybe not because these niggas got AD off of Luka, so maybe not.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Suns have no
know, bro. At this point,
you get a couple picks
right now.
You get PJ Washington and Gafford, bro. That's it.
PJ Washington and Gafford gone, man.
The Suns will be better.
That shit is ass.
Nah,
bro. Again, KD, bro. It'll be Kyrie, Clay, KD.
Dare you, Gafford?
Bro, I promise you, KD go to the Mavs. I promise y'all right now that trade won't look that damn good, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, Mavs is gonna
these niggas fleece the fucking Suns, bro.
Them niggas gonna fleece the Suns, bro.
I'm done
watching
the fucking league.
That shit gonna be crazy.
Somebody else.
Yeah, the trade won't look funny.
Bro, y'all just said
they might need to do something like that because Kyrie is
Kevin
gonna
Durant
be out till January, bro.
PJ Washington, Kevin Durant, bro.
PJ Washington.
It's not just PJ Washington.
Y'all talking like Lakers fans now.
They gonna have to give up that number one
Washington Lively.
Nah, you don't gotta give up the number one pick for Kevin Durant. He's not worth that no more, bro. Respectfully.
Yeah, no, not cool with Flag, no.
Nah, he's not worth that shit.
Cooper Flag is not that.
He's like 36.
Kevin Harper, best player in the draft.
What if they don't even get him though?
No, they
don't get him, nigga.
They are. They already said
that's stupid.
They
gonna get him though. They gonna get him crack.
He's the lock.
If he doesn't draft Cooper, I'm swinging on him. I'm a fight.
I ain't gonna lie.
They gotta be disbanded.
I don't think Cooper Flag the best player in the draft, bro.
You said you don't?
Nigga,
nah, I don't.
Who?
I think it's Dylan Harper, bro.
Hell no.
Niggas want to be different.
I'm not.
Yeah,
how's that crazy?
They say you want to be different.
Nigga, how is that crazy?
Nigga, Cooper Flag the best two-way player in that damn draft.
Yeah, the best two-way player.
By far, he the
his offense.
He's the most complete player.
A nigga that can shoot. A nigga that can shoot. A nigga that can catch lives. A nigga that can roll. You want Cooper Flag? Nigga that can play defense.
Cooper Flag
can shoot. You know that?
What he shot from the three?
Shot like 39. He shot like in 38%.
How many attempts?
I gotta check. They 4. Let me check.
He shot like two threes, 1 3 probably, bro.
I shoot 1, 2 threes. It's like 4.
I gotta see that.
Flag
That's
ceiling.
I ain't know
Knicks
Flag
can
can shoot like
score is
that.
so high though. He can't even
Dylan
be a bad
Harper's
player.
tough, bro.
I ain't know Flag can shoot like that.
That's what I said. I don't think so.
I'm saying if he can
He
though,
shot 39% on 4 attempts.
Oh nah, yeah.
if he can though, then that's
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
dangerous.
he shot 39% on 4 attempts. He can shoot.
That's dangerous.
They
He can
said
get to the
Flag
mid
is one
range
of the
and all
most
that.
NBA ready players in the last 25 years.
Don't glaze
I don't think
like
his
that.
shot crazy.
Hey,
This
Sammy,
is true.
you glazing.
Yeah, that's what I said. I
He's
think
so
he gonna average
complete
like
though.
17.
His shot
very
creation,
few players
his
have
shot
been this
creation won't be
complete.
that nice, but it's like a shooter, roller, cutter, loud threat,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what he
complementary
gotta
piece
work
on
on.
offense. That's what
He
he
can't
does.
shoot off the dribble,
Exactly. That's
bro.
gonna be so perfect.
That's what you want. That's what
I
he
don't
can
think
do.
bro. The thing
He
is
can
with
shoot,
Cooper
bro. He
Flag,
can
bro,
shoot pull
he
up
got
threes,
like
bro. He
he
can
got
shoot
like
off the pull up. Yes, Cooper Flag can shoot off the pull
he
up.
got a
He gonna
low ceiling though. Like you know what
Nah,
you
he gonna
getting
be.
out
But
of
look,
that nigga.
He does not
but
have a
look,
low
Duncan. That's
ceiling.
why
He
it's
got a
better
low
to have him on
ceiling,
a
bro.
team
That's
with
crazy.
stars versus him trying to
And
carry the
nigga's a
whole
good,
offense.
and the nigga's a good passer.
He do got a low ceiling. But
I
y'all
think
know
he has
what
a
y'all
very
getting
high
out of
floor,
him.
to be honest with you.
And he can
He's
operate
like
in
a more
transition.
skilled Zion.
Nice.
He's a more skilled Zion.
I think
But he
Ace
shoots
Bailey
better
could be
than
better
Nah,
too, bro. It
That's
just
what I'm
depends
saying.
on
He's
I
what
got
still
more
don't know
team
who
you
his
skills.
go.
comp
He's
is, to
just a
be
little
honest.
smaller.
To me,
But
hey,
a little
Craig, you
less
asked me.
weight.
I looked at him as a nigga that could impact the game, but you don't want leading your team. So you can lead
Like
your
a
team
third
by yourself as a
option, bro.
championship person. That's what I
Third
said.
Yeah,
option is
and
crazy.
Chris, that's what it always
He
was to
remind
me.
me of remind me his game remind me of Kevin Garnett that could complement the team, bro. That's what his game remind me of.
That nigga play
KG.
like Andre
The
Kirilenko.
nigga
Are
play
you
like
saying
that.
like
Bro.
what he's gonna turn out to be or what he is right now?
Bro,
To
that
me,
nigga
he
play
play
like
like he
Kirilenko.
kind
He
of
play like KG that can impact the floor on both ends.
yeah he kind of remind me of like a
See,
Tatum,
Yeah,
I can see
Tatum.
that a little bit. Yeah.
Tatum, yeah, I can
Better
see
Flag
that.
goes
defense
to the
though. He
but
better.
got
not
But
so
he
much.
Tatum way
prime
better shot
Gordon
creator than
Hayward, bro.
Yeah, I
He
about to
like
say,
Now,
but
Gordon
not so much.
honestly,
Hayward,
I
But not
think
so much
KG was
offense
kind of
dribble though.
limited as a shot creator, just like Cooper
That
Flag is.
nigga
That's
play
what I'm
like
saying.
Yeah,
He's
Utah
like
Jazz
KG. He's like
yeah.
Gordon
KG.
Hayward,
I see
bro.
why
That's
people
what he
say
play like.
KG now.
Yeah, he's like KG.
I can
Pass,
see Gordon
shoot,
Hayward.
roll,
Bro, he
live
play like
threat,
Gordon Hayward, bro.
operate transition, play defense.
He
All
don't
that.
play like Hayward.
Before he got
They're
hurt?
different.
Yes, he did.
They're different. Nah,
Nah,
Gordon
bro, he
Hayward
way more.
Gordon
Come
Hayward
on,
have
Gordon
bounce
Hayward,
though.
bro. Come on, bro.
But
He
before he
way.
got hurt,
Come
They're
he was
on,
with
different
nigga.
Utah
players.
Jazz, nigga.
He way
Y'all
more
just saying
athletic
that
than
because they
Gordon
white.
Hayward.
Nah,
He
they
had
He
some
way.
was.
bounce.
Yo, Chris,
Nah, he had some
hey
bounce
Chris,
He
you
though.
way more
think,
athletic than
hey
Gordon
Chris, yo,
Hayward.
But
hey
Gordon
Chris,
Hayward had bounce.
He had
hold on,
bounce,
hey
bro.
Chris, you think he
Not
play
like
like
He
Chris
way
Webber?
better defender than Gordon Hayward too.
You
What
think
you
he play
say?
like? You
Pascal
think he play like
Siakam.
Chris
That's
Webber,
better.
yo?
That's a
You
better.
said
You
Chris
see,
Webber?
Pascal Siakam's not a bad.
I
That's
don't
not
know
a bad.
about that one.
It's better. It's a
Yeah,
better
yeah, no,
comp.
yeah.
I'm
That's
trying
like
to
a
think who the
perfect
man really
comparison.
play
I
like.
can
Well,
see
he,
Siakam.
he's
He
more
can play
skilled
kind
than
of like
Siakam
Siakam.
though. He's more skilled than Siakam.
You think he's more skilled?
Than Siakam?
I
Y'all
don't
sleeping
know,
on
man.
Siakam,
I
bro.
think
He's a better
Siakam's
shooter than
finishing is
Siakam.
crazy.
Dallas gonna win a championship though. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, them niggas not winning
Nah,
now.
he's better than the Siakam. Passer, playmaker,
Yeah,
defender.
I
he's
don't
just
think
more
he's a better
skilled.
finisher though.
Finisher. Nah, he's not a better finisher than Siakam. That's
I didn't
facts.
see Siakam make some
Cause
crazy ass shit.
Siakam, he got he's strong as hell. Cooper Flag got to add more weight. He got to get in the weight room more. That's it. That's gonna be his development, getting in the weight room and all that.
I think Ace Bailey could be better, bro, than that nigga, bro. Not gonna lie. Just depends on where you get drafted.
Cooper Flag will be nice. Man.
So do you think he's gonna
Y'all
be?
tripping.
You think Wemby's gonna be better than all of them, though, right?
Yeah,
Wemby, yeah, facts. Wemby, yeah, that's facts.
I heard niggas on ESPN saying that.
I don't think Cooper Flag gonna be better than
Wemby a
Siakam.
generational.
But imagine if
Wemby a
Wemby would have got
generational player.
drafted to the Thunder.
Wemby a generational player.
I don't think
Wemby's
Cooper
overrated.
Flag can be better than I don't think Cooper Flag gonna be better than Paolo, bro.
Really?
No.
Paolo's a good player. That's not a bad thing.
Like,
Paolo,
imagine,
I can see Paolo
the
being
Thunder
top
would have
five.
gotten Wemby
Yeah,
instead
Paolo
of
can be a
Chet
top
Paolo's
five
nice.
player, bro.
with
Paolo can be
Shea
top five,
and all
bro.
those players.
I think Paolo could be a top 5 player, bro, in the league.
Yeah, I think he will be in the next.
No,
he
Paolo
will.
definitely hooped his ass off this playoffs.
He a
Yeah,
playoff
nice.
riser, bro.
Hey, that nigga don't be ducking no smoke.
Here's the thing. Cooper
Cooper's not going to be asked to be a number one option.
No, yeah, he's not going to be an ass. No, he's not going to be ass at all.
Like, he might even come off the bench.
Cooper Flag not going to be a bad number one option, but as a player is right now, he's not a number one option role player.
Yeah, he's not though. Yeah,
he's not. The thing about Cooper Flag that he's getting drafted into a great situation.
Yeah, he a 32nd
franchise. I mean, all the top three might come off the bench. He might even come off the bench. Who knows?
Hey, so do y'all think he'll have that kind of Jason Tatum effect where niggas not really fucking with his abilities because he don't have to show him right off the bat since he's on the stack team?
Of course, maybe. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because he's not.
I think Cooper Flag's gonna be one of those players that have early success.
Yeah,
people be like, man, well, if this guy was on this team, he'd be doing the same thing as Cooper.
Hey, Duncan,
well, Tatum's actually overrated.
What you say?
Tatum's overrated for real. Like
it's like I don't know how to.
He ain't
feel
a
about
bad
this,
player,
bro.
but
I really don't.
Hey, Duncan, bro, you're my son, bro.
Who is that?
Yeah, who the hell is this nigga?
Who is that? That's Stacking?
Who's Stacking, gang?
Oh, bro, nigga, you my son, nigga.
Hey, Crunch.
I don't think that's Stacking, yo.
No, that's his burner. That's his burner.
Right,
do y'all have Tatum top 5?
Wait, no, yo,
Tatum top 5. Nah, Tatum not top 5.
Right, yo, that's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
Crunch, why that dude make that account up?
Tatum top 10 though.
Yeah.
Tatum top 10.
Stacking love.
Yeah, but he not top 5. He top 10.
Honestly, I thought
How we feeling? Crunch, how we feeling
about
about Derek Queen? Crunch, how we feeling?
Yo, I think he might go to Washington, yo, play with Bub.
You think so? I heard Washington was drafting that nigga Trey Johnson.
They should get Derek Queen, yo.
Wherever he go, bro, he gonna be good though, bro. Queen.
Yeah, Queen nice, yo. I ain't gonna lie, like I don't know if he better than, like I think
y'all crazy.
Like when I was saying he was better than Cooper,
not top 5.
When he was saying,
he said what?
Like when I was saying he was better than Cooper, I didn't know how nice Cooper was though. But
yeah, I ain't know that neither. 39% on 4 attempts. I ain't know that.
You said what, CJ though?
I say y'all crazy as hell. Y'all think Jason Tatum not top 5.
I didn't say that.
He not.
I think
this man is the youngest nigga. Bro, this man, look how much this man accomplished.
I think he's gonna mention winning. Watch. He's gonna mention
y'all
winning.
is tripping. Look how much he accomplished before the age of 26.
Yeah,
that team has been crazy though.
Yeah, his
nigga, that don't matter, nigga. Every team in the league is crazy nowadays.
What?
He's not really doing nothing special, bro.
He's not doing nothing special like that, bro.
That's the whole thing with Tatum. You don't do nothing special.
Bro, Tatum's weak every
what he doing being overlooked
in the playoffs.
Bro, he doing what he's supposed to do.
Not really.
That man is a bucket. That man done won the finals.
Supposed to win finals.
That man done been to the conference finals like 2-3 times.
He's been there 25.
Before
like been there 6 out of 9 years.
You can make the argument that Drew Holiday is more impactful.
I gotta give credit where it's due.
He gets not even that.
Y'all can't, bro. Y'all can't sit here and nitpick. Oh, he got good teammates, bro. Every nigga in the league got good teammates, bro. Every nigga in the league got help, bro.
That's not true.
No nigga in the league just doing all this shit by himself. Like, come on now.
That's a bad argument.
Shit is a team sport, bro.
He's had the best rosters in the NBA.
Like you can't use that to as a disadvantage. To
he might have the best roster up to this point in his career versus anyone else in the league history.
Didn't he make the conference finals his rookie year?
He did.
It's true.
That shit is crazy.
And y'all seen him talk about his team. Y'all seen him talk about his team, but what did his team just do when he was not in the game? Jack shit.
Yeah,
they just got their ass whooped without Jason Tatum.
They wasn't really doing shit.
Like, come on now, they just got their ass whooped without Jason Tatum. Y'all can say that. Y'all can say that if they won without Jason Tatum, they just got their ass whooped without Jason Tatum.
They were just down 3-1 before Tatum got hurt.
Yeah, he was kind of getting cooked too, though.
Come on now, they weren't getting their ass whooped though.
And Tatum plays bad.
Didn't they blow a 20-point lead with him?
And they still win.
Come on now, Tatum is a bucket. Only thing you can say about Tatum is he a lame ass nigga. He just a corny ass nigga, bro. Like that's what make him not top 5 in niggas' eyes. He just corny as hell.
I'm about to say something. Hold on. Devin Booker and Tatum are the same level. Just Devin Booker went to a bad organization. He's on a bad organization. That's a difference.
I think that JT is more complete.
Yeah, so
Come on now.
CJ,
JT way more complete.
all around.
Yeah,
No,
so
Tatum
CJ,
shows up more.
Booker's a better scorer.
So CJ, let me tell you, other players is better than Tatum.
It's gonna get nasty.
You got Giannis.
Nope.
Yep.
No.
I'm not hearing that.
What the fuck?
Debatable.
Crazy.
That's debatable. That's
It's not debatable at
debatable.
all. It's not debatable at all.
That's debatable, fam.
That's got to be a
Giannis in the playoffs.
Hold on, yo.
When you sit here and think about what does Giannis do better than Jason Tatum, all you can say is rebounding for real. It may be defense. It may be
defense.
All right, cause like why y'all getting this nasty off Giannis though?
Come on now, keep going though. Keep going with
do
the
you
list
not
though.
know Tatum's resume? Come on, bro.
Come on now.
That bit nasty.
That's not debatable.
I can't even say Giannis.
No, he hasn't achieved
So hold on,
nearly
so
the
hold
amount of
on.
things
So
as Tatum.
Giannis, Shea is better than him.
Yes.
They just
Bro,
got
you
to the
naming
conference
niggas
finals.
that's better. Don't name
just
niggas
got
that
there.
just score better.
Tatum's
It's
been
all
there.
around
I'm
sport.
telling you, Shea is
So
Don't
what
better
you
just
than
talking
him.
about,
name
Crunch?
niggas. Don't name niggas that's
We're
doing the
not
ball
defend
better.
Jason Tatum.
Don't name
Bro,
niggas
Shea
with a
is
pretty
Sounding
better.
ridiculous. He
shot.
just got to the conference finals.
He's
Tatum
better.
been
Come
there.
on now.
What are we doing?
Stop
Shea's
it.
better, bro.
But is we talking about currently, bro?
Hey, wait. So
don't just name niggas that play that dribble the ball better.
You just going off of recency bias.
Name niggas that's better. Name niggas that's all around
do you
better.
think that JT's better?
Shea is a better player currently, bro.
Listen, bro, because Shea, first of all, he don't have a Jalen Brown or somebody that's like on his level. Tatum got somebody that's on his level on his team.
He didn't always have that when he came into the league.
Hold on, Jalen Brown. Yes, he did. He wasn't.
Jalen Brown was not that nice when he.
First of all, when he came into the league, Kyrie.
Bro,
right,
when they
Kyrie
came into the league, Jalen Brown and Tatum were like the same level players.
Right, him and Tatum
They've been on the same level, damn near since they was.
Right, they was always on the same level, bro.
Yeah, like y'all just forget about that.
Chatting.
I mean,
Jalen on your list though.
Right, so you got Shea. That's
Jokic.
2.
Stop.
That's 2. Jokic.
Nope.
Valid.
Jokic isn't better than JT.
Nope.
Y'all
just trying to cause confusion. You just trying to make
Jokic is the chip though.
Yeah, I ain't even say no hot take yet.
These aren't even a hot take.
These are like regular.
You just trying to
Are those players better than Kyrie?
You just trying to cause chaos on the conversation.
These are regular
players better than Kyrie that you just named.
Bro, when y'all think niggas that's better, y'all think of niggas with the prettier handles, the prettier jump shot. That shit don't matter. We talking about niggas that's young,
are they better than Kyrie?
Hold on, y'all. Let me finish the list.
Are they better than Kyrie Crunch?
Let me finish it. Why are you bringing up Kyrie? Let me finish.
I'm asking you a question.
Bro,
are they better than him?
Finish his question. He asked me.
They're better. Trying to use a straw man. Keep going.
Hold on. So look, you got like we said, Giannis, Shea, Jokic. Damn, it's crazy how those three is. Y'all get mad at those names. It's gonna be a long day.
That's pretty universal, bro.
Jokic, that's valid. That's the only one that's not.
But those names shouldn't get no pushback. Like y'all got mad.
Like no pushback at all. Like that shit's crazy.
I said
that shit is crazy.
I didn't even say 5.
Shea is debatable.
No, it's not.
Jokic is a lot.
All right,
and Shea played for my favorite team.
All right, so let me continue. So look, Luka Doncic.
Yes.
No.
Oh my god.
Right.
What does he do better though?
Scoring. So you just think he better? So you think
it's more than basketball?
So CJ,
he beat Luka in the finals, by the way.
Yeah. So CJ,
it's more than basketball.
Hold on. So look. So you think y'all think Tatum just the best player in the league then?
That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying he's better than the players that you named.
So can I
way
just
more winning success
naming the names
those guys?
Like, can I just at least finish naming the names then? And then, all right. So look, this is my last name. I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards.
No.
I can understand why you would say that.
I can understand, but I disagree.
Wow.
Over Jason Tatum?
So
what do you mean, why, Crunch?
So Geet and CB, y'all have him top 2, and
Jokic no, I'm not even a big
like, bro.
Where do you have him at? Hold on, but you saying no to every name then?
Yeah, you said no to Giannis.
You don't got him top 2. Then why are you saying no to everybody?
Hey, Geet, who's your top 3? Who's your top 3?
What you mean top 3?
Yeah, who's your top 3 players?
I mean, what standard are we going by? I mean, what's the category?
See, come on, man.
What the?
Just who you think is top 3, man?
Ain't no accolades, just like basketball and winning.
Your criteria.
You're right. You saying no to every name we say for Tatum, but now you don't know the criteria. Like,
I mean, because based on the players that he judged, I just don't think they're on Tatum's level.
So he's top 2.
Talking about winning wise, success wise.
No, I feel you, but look, I'm saying because we name like dudes that's
Jason Tatum is better than Jokic. No, I'm not gonna lie.
He's
the most overrated player.
So what we doing right now? We trying to figure out because they say that Tatum is top 5. I'm trying to give him at least 5 dudes over Tatum.
So winning. So if the category,
but the people I'm naming, they have been winning.
Those guys better than
but all
definitely Curry better than Jason.
All those names aren't lost.
No way.
Nah, 3 of them are locks, bro.
Wait, Crunch, are we just talking about the new superstars? Or are we just talking about like everybody in the league?
Like getting your team in the dance.
Oh, my top 3 is. It might be crazy. I still got Steph top 3. I ain't gonna lie. And Jason Tatum.
That's crazy.
No, the top 3 is
if you look at Steph's impact to his team, he's clearly still top 3 in the league.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
He's definitely
he's like 7.
What basketball do y'all want?
I give him top 10.
Hold on, y'all. So let me ask everybody on the panel who y'all got in the Knicks and Pacers.
I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks.
Surge in 7.
I'm going Indiana.
That's a crazy.
Giannis overrated too.
Entertainment, bro. They finna put the Knicks and either
I got the Knicks, but
Nobody
Pacers
want to see
definitely
the
can win.
Pacers in the finals.
The Pacers
It's
gonna
an
speed
entertaining
them.
business.
The Pacers gonna speed them up.
As long as they
The
don't get
Knicks not
hurt,
ready to
Knicks and
play.
6.
Yeah, no.
They could get hurt though.
They could for sure. The way that's fast as the Pacers play, that nigga OG hamstring is gonna be tightening up. I
Luka
guarantee
had
that.
more help than in Dallas. Did he? Okay. I mean, you could say that because he had Kyrie. You know.
Jalen Brunson, Kristaps Porzingis.
I got CJ.
And
I got
JB.
Tyrese Haliburton over Tatum too.
Stop it, Crunch. Stop it.
You could argue Jalen Brunson over him, honestly.
Yeah,
No, you cannot.
Stop it, bro.
Ugly Brunson. I got
Now when
That's
JB
debatable.
is settling, bro,
That's
I'm not
like I
gonna
said,
lie.
that's debatable. I'll take that. I'll take JB.
CJ. I got Anthony Davis.
That's actually crazy.
Niggas tripping.
Right.
Stop it, Crunch. You don't believe it. Stop it, bro. Stop
I got
it.
secondary
I'm
playing.
not even a Tatum fan, but stop it.
Got Anthony Davis and Kyrie over Tatum.
Stop it. Stop it.
As a Maverick fan, Kyrie's not
When he healthy, AD.
Yes, he is. Kyrie has always been.
Yeah, I would say Kyrie's better.
No, Kyrie's out of his prime.
Jason Tatum never passed Kyrie.
Why you say Kyrie's out of his prime?
I mean,
I'm a Maverick fan. Watching
Kyrie been averaging 20 is basically his best numbers on the Mavs.
Bro, Kyrie is just the best
Why
looking
is Jason?
basketball
Wait, hold on. Why is
Kyrie's
Jason
been
Tatum
averaging
better than
26
Kyrie?
since he came on.
Why is Jason Tatum
Last
better
year
than
he
Kyrie?
didn't average 26. I promise you.
Because he's led his
Without
team
bringing
to
up
25.
averages, why is Jason Tatum better than Kyrie Irving?
Did Tatum not beat
Because
Kyrie?
he's a better shooter. He's a better
Oh,
shooter.
hell,
Kyrie
He's a
is
better
just
defender.
the prettier basketball
He's
player.
not a
That's why
better
y'all say
shooter.
Kyrie.
Yeah, he's not a better
shooter.
shooter
You're
than
right.
Say he a
He's
better
not
shooter
You're
than
right.
Kyrie.
Wait, I said
Better
I said
shooter? Who
three
just
more
said that?
things and none of y'all said anything about
All
it.
right,
So
my
shut
bad.
the
Go
fuck
ahead, bro.
up. What
I
the fuck
can't
are we
hear you.
saying?
Come on,
Calm
you
down,
said he
bro.
a better
I'm
shooter
just trying to
though.
hear what you gotta say, bro.
I mean,
Not
when
a
you
better
say
shooter.
shooter,
Kyrie.
You said he a better shooter though. For what? The
And
white
y'all
lie
just
though.
jumped off
Yeah,
the
don't
edge.
lie
You're
like
right.
that though. He's
You're
not a
right.
better
You're
shooter
right.
than him.
He's not a better shooter than him.
All right,
He's a
bet.
better scorer than him.
Better shooter.
No,
He's a
he's
better
not a
scorer
better
than him.
scorer than
No,
him.
he's not. I don't think so.
Wait, hold on.
6'10".
Kyrie gets to the
Yes,
post
he
way
is.
more
Yeah,
than
he's not a better scorer than
He's
Kyrie.
averaged
He don't
25
How
add
does a
to
points.
6'2", 6'3" point guard get in the post more than you? And you're
He's
6'8"?
averaged 25
You know, he don't-
points.
no, he
in
don't-
the
I
past
feel
said
like
without
when
bringing
y'all
up
saying
averages.
Kyrie better than a lot
Y'all
of niggas,
like
y'all
Kyrie.
thinking
I
101.
said don't bring
No,
up
we
averages.
talking about
said don't bring up
diversity.
averages.
Y'all talk all
This
the
the thing,
time.
yo.
Y'all love Kyrie.
Hold on, we gotta do one mic. All Tatum mainly does is shoot up a whole bunch of threes. He don't add to his game year by year, bro. He don't. So his numbers add up.
Can I rebut that, please?
Hold on,
His
numbers be going up, but that's not effective points on winning the game.
I mean, they also win games.
He wasn't winning games,
we
but yet,
talking about
yet he went to
it gets exposed in the
9
playoffs.
conference finals.
But Mac, I said without saying averages, and you brought up
Non-conference finals only one chip. That's
Sir,
crazy. Trash as fuck.
he's a better
Been into
scorer.
finals.
He's
How many
a better
players
scorer.
have
due
Yeah,
to
he's
his
on the
size.
prime.
Kyrie been
And
a four.
lost, bro.
Wait, hold on.
He's
Let
a
Mac
four.
talk. Wait, Mac. How is he a
Kyrie
better
been a
scorer?
4 NBA
Explain.
finals.
He's a better scorer.
LeBron James.
due to
Explain.
his size.
How?
Brother,
LeBron
can I
James.
speak?
Wait, who's
That's
the
no finals without LeBron.
You keep
Who's the
saying
better
he's a better
scorer?
scorer. I'm saying explain how he's a
I'm
better
And
talking.
every single time I start to say something, y'all start talking, bro.
All right, go ahead.
Because of his size,
Because what now?
he is a better scorer.
Jason
Wait, are
Tatum
you
doesn't
saying
even use his
Are you
size.
saying? Hold on.
To
Hold
his
on.
advantage.
Let him
God
speak.
I just
Hold on, let him
told
finish.
you.
OC, let him finish.
All right, go, my bad.
Jordan,
finish.
what's he saying? Is he saying Tyrese is a
Go ahead, explain. Nah, go ahead, explain,
Y'all
bro.
right
Go ahead,
on wrong.
explain.
Don't worry about it. Y'all
No,
right
Mac,
on
go
wrong.
ahead,
I'll say this.
Y'all right on
As a
wrong.
Maverick fan,
Go ahead, explain, bro. Go ahead, explain, bro.
Wait, did he?
Did you
Kyrie
say
wasn't that
Tyrese
good
is a
in the
better
playoffs.
scorer?
He crying. He tripping now.
Wait,
Hey,
did
look,
you say
Kyrie
Tyrese is a
wasn't
better
that good
scorer
in
than
the
Jalen
playoffs.
Brunson was?
you can't use that. Jason Tatum is taller when he don't even use his size to his advantage.
But y'all
Wait, what was his opinion?
talking about
What
this
was
man
his
don't use his
opinion?
size to advantage. Bro, this
No,
man
he
bad,
does not.
deep as
You don't
hell,
watch
bro.
Jason Tatum if you think
No,
he
nigga,
uses
you don't watch Jason
six
Tatum.
time
Nigga,
frame.
what the hell
What
you
was
talking
his-
about? He don't use his size, nigga. This man
What
has
was
a
his
bag.
take?
This
Yo,
man
what was
post
his
up.
take?
This man post
His
up at the
statement was
3.
crazy as
He'll
shit.
post up from the 3, from the wing, from the corner. You
Nah,
tripping?
That's
he
you
don't.
using your
Why
size?
would you
post up
Hey,
from
look,
the
this is
three?
the thing.
Thank you. What are you talking about?
Just
That's
back
you
your
using your size.
opponent down, dumbass.
Kyrie
Nigga,
got a
what
better.
you talking about?
Stephen Curry does that.
Bro,
Like,
what
niggas
is the take?
Hold
What
on,
is
look,
the
yo,
take?
Kyrie does got a better in between game than Tatum. He got a better in between game.
Bro, Kyrie is just the prettier basketball player.
No, bro.
No,
See, that's the
stop.
thing. See, that's the thing.
Yeah,
This is
CJ,
all
you
I'm
just
gonna do,
chatting.
bro. Every time we debating Kyrie, bro, they make it seem like just because you like Kyrie, they try to dictate. No, y'all the ones that's gonna listen, right? Y'all need to actually learn, like just cause, bro. It's like y'all going out of your way to not trying to hear what we trying to tell you about this man game.
Like, this nigga be down there 50, 40, 90 and down there every season, bro.
It's
What the
not
hell
just
we
about
doing?
this game being prettier.
I'm trying to figure out what the take was. What's
Wait,
the take?
CJ, you telling me because Jason Tatum shooting threes from all over the court, he's using his size for his advantage?
Bro, what is
I didn't
the
say
take?
shit about him
Can I
shooting
hear what the
threes. I
take
said
is?
he do
Jason
more
Tatum is
than
a better
that.
scorer
You
than
said
Kyrie.
all he do is shoot threes. I
The
said
take
he
is
do more
Kyrie
than
and
that.
Jason Tatum as scorers, basically.
Wait, so Kyrie's a better scorer than Jason Tatum is?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
No, he's
Kyrie's
not.
one of the best
No, he's
scorers
not.
of all time. Jason
Jason Tatum's a better scorer.
Stop.
Kyrie's not one of the best scorers ever.
I'm not.
How is he
I
not?
can't talk to niggas like this. Okay.
Kyrie, if I'm being honest, look, I'm a LeBron fan, so I get what Kyrie
Oh
did.
yeah, I get it. I
On the Cavaliers.
I see why you
I feel like
fan,
people
but I think he's
overrate
one of the
Kyrie
greatest
because
scorers
he's
of
got
all
a
time.
good handle.
He is
on
one of the greatest
back.
scorers of all time.
He's not. Jason
If
Tatum
you
is
can
better
create
and more efficient scorer
Listen,
than Kyrie
hold
Irving
on.
is.
It's Slim. You said you feel like people overrate Kyrie because his handles.
I did.
So is Kyrie not 50, 40, 90?
What do you mean? His split?
Exactly my point.
His split?
Exactly my point. You don't know nothing about this game, bro.
Wait,
His
I
split?
got
Are you
another
talking about his
question.
split?
My bad. I got
Are you
another
talking about
question.
his split?
But that's my point. Were you saying, like, yes, I'm talking about that, bro. So I'm saying that shows he's doing more than just dribbling.
Jason Tatum's younger than Kyrie Irving, and he's a better player than Kyrie Irving.
You're not hearing me. I'm saying
He might be a
that
better
shows
player,
he
but he's not a better scorer, my
I'm
guy.
saying
He
Slim.
100% is.
Hold on, look, Slim.
Jason Tatum is
Slim. I'm saying that shows he does more than just dribbling, though.
I mean, yes. I mean, you gotta admit, Kyrie's game is it's very fluent and beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He's a great player, but I feel like
he's
Jason
doing
Tatum,
everything on the court, though. So when you say he's just dribbling, it's not that. He's a better shooter than Tatum from everywhere.
No,
on the
he's
court.
not.
He is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Kyrie is
No,
one
he's
of the
not.
best 3-point shooters of all time, especially off the dribble.
Jason Tatum, bro.
He's
age has
not
nothing
even
to do
close
with
to
it.
Kyrie.
He's not a better AO Slim.
He's not.
Slim, he's not a better
It's
shooter.
not even.
He's not a better shooter than Kyrie, bro.
He's not.
Yes, he is, bro.
Like,
This is insane.
No, honestly,
Jason Tatum.
honestly,
Okay,
though,
so
bro,
look.
no, Slim,
He's not
Slim,
better
honestly,
off the bounce or spot
respectfully,
up.
like, I know you're a LeBron.
Yeah, he's
fan.
not better off the dribble or spot up
Look,
than Jason Tatum.
Slim, respectfully, I know you're a LeBron fan, but you should honestly look up some Kyrie footage, though, bro. It would be tough.
Watch the playoffs.
No, I'm saying, like, look it up. No, time out. So if you watch the playoffs, you should know that Kyrie is a better shooter.
I know Kyrie's a bucket, but look, I know what Jason Tatum is. I know if there's anybody on the court that I need to go get a bucket.
You're not telling me how he's
If
a
it's
better.
Kyrie and Jason Tatum on the court, I'm going with Jason Tatum.
Okay, well, that's what I mean. You don't watch enough Kyrie then.
I do.
You don't.
Yeah, you don't watch.
Right? Okay, so
As a scorer,
You don't watch him.
yes, bro,
Because
100%.
Slim, Slim, I can tell you don't watch him because you just said you was like, you said that you're a LeBron fan, so you know what Kyrie did on the Cavs. But that's only 3 seasons of Kyrie. That means you don't.
I seen him on the Celtics. I seen him on the
paying attention.
Nets.
You seen him in
I
the 3-point shootout?
seen him on the Mavs.
You seen him beat Steph in the 3-point shootout?
That has nothing to do with anything.
You know, he hit 11 threes in the game too.
Okay.
I mean, I gotta give it to him. Kyrie is a great player, but he's not a better scorer than Jason Tatum.
Wait, can you explain? Wait, hold on.
Shooter than Tatum.
How? Like, what is he better at?
Yeah, what is he better at?
Jason Tatum's better at a mid-range pull-up game.
Yeah, I'm done.
No, sir.
Gosh, yes, he is.
That's probably the worst thing you could
Jason
have
Tatum
said.
is a better.
Worst thing you could have said.
That's what I'm trying to tell these people.
No way you just brought up mid-range pull-up with Tatum.
Yeah, that's nasty. Bro. That's nasty.
He's not.
He's a better in the paint scorer than Kyrie is.
No,
he's not.
Yes, he is, bro.
I think Kyrie finishes higher around the rim than him, bro.
He's
Tatum
not,
don't get his flowers
bro.
because people
I'm
just love to
telling
hate
you,
him.
Nigga said pull-up mid.
I rock with Tatum.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you. Hold on, Slim. We sitting here telling you.
And I'm not even a big Kyrie fan like that, dog.
Like, we're not lying to you. I'm telling you.
Finishing Kyrie is definitely.
I know what I know.
I'm not going.
I know what I know. Jason Tatum is. Everybody calls him overrated, whatnot. He's one of the most underrated players.
The only reason why I would call Jason Tatum overrated is in certain moments he does not use that 6'8" frame, that 6'9" frame to his advantage.
That's
why
what a lot of people like to say. But
settle for them turnaround.
And that's his problem. That's his problem. That's the reason why the Knicks came back twice from 20 in game 1 and game 2.
I mean, Jason Tatum played his heart out, though. I mean,
that's some bullshit.
Nah, he didn't. He didn't.
He did
That's
have that
some
one bad
bullshit,
game.
bro.
Wait, he had a bad game. I forgot what
that was. 40. What do you mean?
Yeah, his last game before he tore his Achilles. He was playing good that game. I'll give it to him.
Hey, Crunch, I'm not going to lie. LeBron is overrated. He's not
LeBron's overrated.
No.
But we not finna start on Bron.
Yeah,
That's
no.
crazy. We not even
Stop there.
Jesse.
LeBron is definitely overrated, but we not.
Jesse. They was talking about your favorite player though, Jalen Brunson.
I got Jalen Brunson on LeBron.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Nah, right now?
Are you serious?
Wait, right now? You talking about right now?
Right now, I got
Jalen Brunson definitely over LeBron. What do you guys?
Bro, no, he's not.
If you think LeBron is still top in the league, you are.
Do you guys see what LeBron was doing against the Timberwolves? Do you watch basketball?
Do? He had 0 points in 3 fourth quarters, 3 straight games.
He dropped 38.
It don't matter. He had 0 points.
Talk to him, Slim. Talk to him.
What? Are you serious?
Wait, hold
carried,
on. Why
bro.
does that? Wait, hold on. Why does that 38 matter? But in the biggest moments, you don't show up. That shit does not matter.
I can't, bro. I can't with players.
Bro,
that's why Tyrese is dropping Jalen Brunson on.
Bro, you know what's crazy, Crunch? We said this, Crunch, before Luka got on the Lakers. We said Luka is going to become like one of those players people get on and try to blame him for everything, and now people don't even put Luka in top 3 talks.
That's
top
crazy.
Like,
that is nasty.
Like, really think about it.
Nasty.
That's crazy. Not everybody.
Last year they had Luka as the best player in the league.
Yeah, Tatum better than
top 2
easily.
Hey, people gonna be laughing at this. I got Cooper Franco with LeBron.
That's getting nasty.
Jesse funny as hell for that. He said he dropped 38, but
hey,
okay, what did he do the next 2 games?
I'm ready to wrap this up though. Yeah.
Where do y'all have Jalen? Damn.
All right, peace,
Jalen
Crunch.
Brown.
Peace, Crunch.
Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown saw too.